codename entertainment.
It's a management game with an emphasis on formation strategy, where you assemble parties of legendary heroes and send them on adventures through the Forgotten Realms.
Heroes? Crowy, don't you mean champions?
Players unlock legendary champions of the Forgotten Realms, like Dritz Duerden and the Companions of the Hall, Farida and Havilar from the Brimstone Angels saga, and many more. Assemble the best adventuring party possible based on your formation options, champion abilities, and the obstacles and enemies you face.
Or just smash your mouse button repeatedly like I do and hope for the best.
Each champion has an incredible array of skills and items to let you customize your style and play even further.
Farther. Farther means more distant. Further is figurative.
Well, I meant more distant, but figuratively.
That's further.
Well, customize your style even further, because Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is available on all your favorite gaming platforms. Steam for PC and Mac, web, Epic Game Store, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, iOS tablets, and Android devices.
Well, let me know when it comes to the BlackBerry. I'm not giving up that phone. It's the only keyboard I can use.
I hear it's coming to the smart fridge next spring.
Become inspired by Sirenscape Online Player's massive sound library and weave your tabletop legends by building custom sound sets that bring your immersive world to life. Simply download the app to access the entire Sirenscape archive anytime you need epic sounds. The online player works perfectly alongside any virtual tabletop to bring your players together no matter where they are in the world. Broadcast your custom sound sets in real time with flawless audio quality to give them a game they'll never forget. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
Something is out there. It's massive, dangerous, and untamed. Prepare to bravely face Wildlands. Savage new wilderness gaming terrain by Dwarven Forge. Immerse your players in an epic gaming experience like no other. Launching August 9th.
Pretty awesome. Huh? What'd you say, live. Jeff? Oh, we're live!
We're like, what did you say? What was that?
Yeah,
minutes to prepare. We still messed it up.
This has showbiz, folks. Right. Showbiz.
Welcome to another episode of the Gaxx Pack. Episode 8, but technically episode 11 if we counted the 3 that we did that we only thought were going to be those 3. But that was sort of its own separate thing. But we've actually now done 8 episodes of the Gaxx Pack as the Gaxx Pack, when before it was the search for Gaxx more. Anyway, hi, I am Jason Charles Miller. I'm your dungeon master for the next 3 hours, allegedly. We'll see. And let's
there is what's going to happen. Is in this group. It's good to specify because you never know.
Exactly.
Or know when a Highlander situation might happen. You might scream there can be only one, and then
I am a visitor at this man's table. As are you, Eric.
And unfortunately, last minute, Abria could not make it today, but she will be back soon. So B-Dave will handle Karina in combat today. If combat happens, that's up to you. That's really up to the players. And all of you could collectively handle Karina and role play if you think there's something that she might do or say. But she can't give you all of her gear, okay? It's not going to happen.
I mean,
wouldn't fit right anyway. She's much larger than the rest of us.
I mean, being Karina, she would carry me constantly and just guidance.
Yes.
Yeah, that's that. I believe that for sure.
I'm gonna miss the guidance. Oh no.
But anyway, welcome to the show. Let me introduce my players really quick. Or I'll have them introduce themselves. I'm going to look on the screen. Adriosa, you're up.
Hello. Hi. My name is Adriosa, or Adriana, and I'm playing Grath, the Tiefling Ranger, who is the reluctant leader of the group, and she's trying to lead them through some scary lands right now.
And B-Dave is right below you.
It's me. Underneath her, apparently. B-Dave Walter, as I say words about things, you can find me all over the interwebs, wherever fine streaming content can be located, including earlier today for St. Jude's Plays. So, here we are. And apparently I'm pulling double duty as Thanato, the reborn Divination cleric. Wait, divination wizard. Grave cleric. And apparently also druid. It's confusing.
Yes. Right next to you, below me, is Vivka.
Hi, I am Vivid Vivka. I am playing a 2.5 foot tall, 30-pound kobold barbarian named Snacks. She is basically a rabid lizard dog, a fully sentient TPK, and I am all over the internet as Vivid Vivka, which is right underneath me, and it's spelled right, and it's awesome.
Mm-hmm. And of course, we have Mr. Eric C. Campbell, heir to the Campbell soup fortune, but we won't hold that against him.
Remember, I loved you before I knew you had money.
Yeah. I sold all the stock. I sold all of it. I went straight into cryptocurrency, and I sold all of that, and then I bought a new Xbox.
I shouldn't have taken all my Miller beer stock and put it into Dogecoin.
Yeah, seriously, Jason.
Or maybe you should have. It might come back around. Who knows?
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Put it into Snacks Coin.
Snacks Coin.
Tell us about, we should make a Snacks Coin. I bet you.
Yes. I would totally invest in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually
tell us about your
just a
character.
rock.
Yeah, they're just rocks.
What's that?
Tell us about your character.
Yes. So I'm playing Leaf, the orc monk who follows the way of mercy. And he punches things a lot and occasionally kicks things. And he's green. And he has hand wraps on. And he
Eric, you were spicy today. I like this.
Yeah, I know. Start right out of the gate. You guys at home didn't even see how saucy he was right at the hell think you mentioned that too, Adriana, but he would.
I'm for it. All Erics are good Erics, but Caliente Eric is the best Eric.
Muy caliente, Eric.
Except Prince Eric.
Muy caliente.
All right, Spice Leaf, let's go.
All right. Well, so first of all, though, I just would like to say, for the new people that are watching today, you're watching us on the Gary Con channel, Gary Con Live. And Gary Con is an annual game convention celebrating the life and works of Gary Gygax, who's considered the father of all playing games, and he's the co-creator of Dungeons & Dragons, the game that we're about to play, and the game that, if you're watching, you probably are familiar with, I hope. If you're not, I hosted a show called Starter Kit a few years ago that's on YouTube and teach you how to play. Anyway, but that you can do that on your own time because this is our time.
Indeed.
And
I want to give a big shout out to the Mormons who lived next door to me when I was growing up, who tried to get me to stop playing D&D. It didn't work. All right.
Yeah, it failed. Here we are.
Their persuasion.
We have some sponsors today. I want to tell you about really quick. From the mind of Peter, we've got the World of Chaldea. It's the campaign that he's been playing since the 80s, and it is now being turned into a motion comic and also filmed. So that's really cool. That's coming out soon. Check that out. Of course, we've got Dwarven Forge. Terrain, which doesn't really get it much better in Terrain. Dwarven Forge, Terrain, it all comes together. Sirenscape is also one of our sponsors. They're going to be setting the mood for us. You're going to hear their wonderful sounds while we're adventuring. Yeah. And of course, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, the coolest idle game ever because it's Dungeons and Dragons. Our hype train just went to 100%.
Sweet.
Pretty awesome.
I would be remiss. I don't usually point this out. You also can have me in your formation, Idle Champions, is my lucky boy Freely there.
Yeah, there
he makes everything better. So there you go.
The world's tallest halfling.
That is, he is a very tall halfling and has an original song from JCM. So that's that makes.
You contributed to that song too. So
it's all I did was show up. Yes, but thank you. There it is. Freely, get him in your formation. So,
also, everything that B-Dates said, only also about Black Viper, because I have a person in there too, and it's Black Viper, and I don't have a cool background, so I can't put her up there. But she's really cool, and Jason also made a song about me, and it is good.
Sooner or later, I'm going to make a song about everybody. So
I was going to say, I've got
my turn, patient.
I got nothing.
Yeah. I could write a song. I could write a song just about Eric Campbell, like not even
true.
about son of Glenn Campbell.
But it would be just like a 90s mellow groove, like type. Yeah.
The last thing I'm going to talk about before we get into our adventure is you might have seen this little, I don't know, is it a chart? What is it? The status bar? Status bar. Right below me on the screen for fate points. So fate points can help our adventurers. Basically, for every 3,000 bits that you guys tip our way, they will get a fate point. And it looks like we just earned one, so perfect. Let our adventurers get a free reroll in any skill check or combat check. They can only use it once, so that we're not completely, so it's not like, oh, I missed. Oh, give me another fate point. Give me another fate point. Give me another fate point. No, they can only use it once. If they miss, they got another chance. But it will help our party. So if you want to help them not get killed by the trolls I'm sending, oh crap, I shouldn't have said that. The anything that I'm sending against them today.
I cast disable
please
comments.
help them out with some fate points.
Bam.
One time I almost turned into a tree and I was only saved by a fate point.
That is true.
That is very true.
If you'd been a tree, yes.
I mean, I think that I shall only see a poem as lovely as a tree, but it was good that you didn't turn into one.
Yeah.
Glad you're still
Snacks is far lovelier, yes.
Okay, now let's actually, I think we're good, and I think we can start the game now.
Also, level 4 hype train, yay.
Thank you for the hype train. So, to recap, the Gaxx pack is on a new mission. You are in search of Dowd's wondrous lanthorn, which Ganzerg, your boss, really, really wants. It's going to help him in his crusade, and therefore he sent you on this journey to try to find it. And what you have discovered is that it is somewhere in the lost caverns of Sajkanth, which you are also trying to find. So you're trying to find the caverns of Sajkanth, which was originally Igwilv's lair, who you also known as Tasha. You're trying to find her lair, and then within her lair, you're trying to find Dowd's wondrous lanthorn. It is a lanthorn, and it is wondrous. So far, you have met with Margrave Larangin, the Margrave of Bissell. He has sent you on your way. Do you guys still have your map from last week? I can re-put that in the chat.
It'd probably be helpful too, yes. Thank you.
You've been given a map.
Oh yes, that map. Yes, I remember that one.
You've been given a map, and you know that the citizens of Bissell and the guides have told you it is in one of those locations. I think hopefully it's being shown on the screen. Jeff, if you can show the audience the map just so they can get an idea of what's going on, I will find it for our players and throw that in there in just 1 second. Is this the right one? This is the right one. Boom. Coming at you shortly.
Ooh, here we go. Wilderness map.
Yeah. So
Climb all the trees.
So you are right now, you are about 10 hexes up. You can go about 5 hexes a day on your ponies. So that is where you are. You just finished, you narrowly avoided battling some hill giants. And you now are on your way basically to the first intersection, right? You're about a full day's journey from the first intersection. Your ponies are fed. It is morning. The night has gone by relatively uneventful for once.
We absolutely sent some bears to their death, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Karina did.
Yeah, that was the funniest. That was actually that was a nice way to avoid it, I suppose. But so three
Gassing up
brown
the
bears approached your camp, and Karina turned into a bear, spoke bear to them, and sent them on their way to where the hill giants were.
Yeah.
We don't know, though. I mean, those bears are pretty crafty. I mean,
True.
and hill giants are considered the sort of goofiest and least powerful of all giants. So, you know.
Jason,
We'll
you're
see.
just making me want to go check to see what happened and put some bets down.
It's-
Like level 2 intelligent bears versus hill giants. I'm like, could be a good match.
Gonna still go ahead and put the cash on the bears. Yep. I mean on the hill giants though. The bears got worked. Yeah. Bears got worked. Yep.
You know, they did have weapons and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so you've made camp, or you're breaking camp. You're gathering your items, getting ready to go, and what would you like to do?
All right. It appears as though there is a split in the path. You all, where are you feeling? Shall we go to the north or the east?
Not in the direction that army came from. If the caves were that direction, I think they might have noticed.
Okay.
I stand at the point and I look one way and I look the other way. And
Well, you're not there yet, though. It's not a day away from there.
Oh, okay. Well, then I just think about doing this.
Okay, that's what you're gonna do when you get there. So you are making your way, and Snacks, can you make me a perception check?
I can.
Eagle eye vision.
Yes. Kind of. One sec. I was having a little bit of problems with D&D Beyond before. I thought I fixed it. I apparently did not. So, not yet. No, I can't.
Okay.
I can't get the dice to work.
Oh no.
Well, it might tell me.
Sadness.
It might show us what she got. Does it show anyone else in the?
No, it's like it won't let me.
I don't think she
Do
can
it.
roll.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
Do you have your dice near you? Might be a good idea. Like.
No, I thought that I would use this.
It's always good to have backup. Like.
I look and I ask Karina, "Do you see what I see?" And she rolls a perception for me, maybe.
I mean, you're the one with eagle eyes, but sure, I'll have her roll for you. I'm going to go ahead and say she doesn't, because she gets 12.
Oh no.
Would you like me to take a look for something?
I have something in my eye right now, and it's just like,
Yes.
it's like really in there, and I can't get it to work. So
Okay, what a terrible thing to waste this on. I roll with advantage, and I roll 2 natural 20s.
Oh my god.
I can honestly say I cannot recall ever having done that, and this was the time I did it.
Yeah,
And I hadn't even rolled my things for the day.
Your
Double
portents.
wasted. I hadn't rolled my portents. I could have had 2 20s.
Yeah, we're
God.
gonna die now.
Well, you can
That's-
see real well now.
So apparently I noticed something. That's 26 after my bonus.
Damn.
Here's what you notice with that, with a natural 20, as far off as you can see, just at the edge of your sight, the winding path is straight enough to where you see 2 very large gray figures ahead in the road. They look as if they're talking to each other or playing with each other or something. Like
Gray figures?
You're not sure.
You said gray figures?
They're gray and they're almost blending into the hillside and the mountainside. But with that roll, you can that's what you can make out.
Do they look like they're trying to hide or no?
Probably.
No, they look like they haven't noticed that you're coming.
But I can't. What size figures? Human size? Bigger than human size?
Bigger than human sized.
I point that out to everyone.
Well, there's definitely something up ahead in the road.
More giants, probably.
Wait, what do you see, Leonardo?
Well,
Big old-
2 large gray figures in the road. I don't think they know we're coming yet.
Okay. All right, everyone, let's off to the side. Let's let them pass. Please, let's just avoid them at all costs. Leonardo, please.
Fine.
And if the goal is to go around, Karina will hit us with pass without a trace. Let me make sure she can, actually.
Ooh.
I mean,
she
because
can?
actually she can't. Yeah, so.
Okay, then I will hit us with the pass without a trace.
Yay.
And I forgot if I had to roll
mind
for
us.
that.
Oh, I finally got that thing out of my eye.
Just shouts
good.
that just as you cast past the. I got it out of my eye. Blow the spell.
Oh, there it is.
Now I understand the eyeball licking thing. Still don't
Right.
like it though.
Gets really dry. It was actually an entire stick. Okay, I feel better. What were we doing? Who's there?
Going around, sneaking.
We're gonna sneak around.
I missed it. I look. Do. What are those creatures?
You with your eagle eye vision see 2 of the, because you're 2.5 feet tall and you think the humans are giants, you see 2 of the largest gray creatures you've ever seen in your entire life.
Whoa.
And
Okay.
they've got, with your eagle eye vision, you can tell that they've got giant clubs.
Wasn't at curiosity, wasn't Snacks actually severely disturbed by the sight of the hill giants?
I was.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was.
You're even more disturbed.
I'm even. They're
These
even
look like
bigger than the hill
stone
giants.
giants
These are
perhaps?
like bigger versions of those other giants.
that might be made out of stone.
They might have
Possibly.
stony looking skin, gray, powdery.
By Zeus's beard, they are titans. Let's walk around.
So now things are worse because I had to roll with disadvantage on my stealth. Got another 20 that I don't get to use. So Karina has 11 and Thanato has 14.
Oh,
So
are we
we're like
even?
going around. Great. Oh, that's with I rolled a 2 and she's got a -1 to stealth, and I roll at disadvantage because of my armor. So the 2 of us immediately just go crunching off into the brush.
Oh, don't worry.
By the way,
Stealthily.
It can get worse.
all
It
of
can
the
get
viewers,
worse.
all of the
If
viewers
we're
that are
rolling
watching
for
today,
stealth, I got a 6.
for everybody that is watching, if you are playing this week and you can't roll a single 20, it's because B Dave just used them all.
He took them all.
Just take all the
But
20s,
like
all
to
the good rolls from us.
no good end though, you know? Like,
Threw them away.
just for nothing. Just soaked them all up. Now, and you know the messed up thing? I rolled my portent in between, got a 19, a gentlemanly number, and a 9, then rolled a 20 that's disadvantage and is also useless. Great.
Wow.
I do believe that Abria would say it do be like that sometimes.
It do be. However, remember you got pass without trace, so that's actually 16 Snacks. So you're still quieter than Thanato and Karina, because I have accounted for that in our 14 and 11.
Thank you.
I haven't rolled my stealth yet, but I do have this as.
We are neither particularly stealthy. I have a higher bonus than she's got, but I have disadvantage.
I rolled a 22, but it doesn't matter if we've got cowbell. So
Well, I rolled a 3, plus
We are
6 and plus 7.
We are silence. We are death.
we
are
are full on singing Don't Fear the Reaper right now as we march.
What did we trip over trying to get into the brush? Like,
Snacks, make me a perception check, please.
Oh, okay. I can do that now.
got the thing out of your eye, Snacks?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was gross. It's still
Be careful.
gooey. 19.
Okay. As you're jumping into the brush, you notice with your eagle eye vision that these gray figures are now picking things up from the ground, large, roundish looking things, and they're now walking towards you guys.
Oh, they want to share. That's so kind of them.
Directly
Maybe
to our
give us-
faces.
So both
I
of them
collect the rocks.
have a boulder in each hand.
Oh,
coming.
it's they want to give us a piece of the mountain. It's really nice of them.
I turn around.
They
and,
cannot be coming towards us. There's no way they know we're here.
Oh, it's cool, guys. They just collect rocks like I do.
We're fine.
Those
They just
aren't
want to
rocks.
share.
They're big rocks.
Those are the ones that can kill you.
Well, I mean, all
Anything
rocks
kill you if
can.
it tries
Yes,
hard
it's-
enough.
right, exactly. Death isn't necessarily to be feared, but I'm sure there's nothing that's going to happen to us. Crunch, 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 crunch. You know?
I like how we're just
We're
debating
fine.
this as they're walking towards us. Like,
Yeah.
they're not walking towards us, though, right? They're not.
There's something this
Nah.
direction, roughly.
And although I
mountain
do,
No, they're just
stop,
checking. They're just checking the bushes to see.
I do stop and look
They're
at
checking
Grath, and
the
I'm.
shrubberies that they've made.
I do stop and look at Grath and say,
Although if you would like to engage in violence, we can. We were quite efficient yesterday, so I think we're due for some bloodshed, don't you?
At the very, very last moment, maybe we have to do that. But for now, let's try to stealth a little bit more. Thanato, I thought you had a little more
I don't know
experience
what
with
you're
this.
talking about. I'm completely quiet.
Oh, God, just stop moving. Oh.
I'm green.
My last words
bushes.
before a boulder kills me is, has anyone seen Thanato? Boulder, just off camera, killing me instantly.
I'm green. Bush is green. I hide in bush.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, how far away are they at this point?
They are now. They're probably only about 30 feet away, and they're approaching.
Yeah, they're gonna throw friggin' boulder.
They're like
approaching the bush quickly.
Oh my God. Okay.
But they're look. You know, they're looking, but they're not necessarily reaching
Finding.
back to throw. You know.
what?
Okay.
I have an idea. All right, I turn to the group. I have an idea. I want to cast some darkness on those trolls or whatever the heck monsters, giant things, and then let's just run for it.
What do you want to
They're
do?
gonna find us. Oh, I want to try to just cast like darkness. I forgot exactly the spell. My notes, I don't know where they went, but there's
darkness
like
is a spell.
Yeah, darkness. Like I can cast darkness on them, and it basically in that sphere where I cast it, everything like no vision unless they have dark vision. Oh God.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your
okay,
magical
don't-
darkness.
dark vision
Yeah,
doesn't
they
work.
can't. Yeah, they can't see through it. Yeah.
oh,
Cool.
it is pitch black.
Yes. But away from us and the path we're trying to take around them.
Okay, so
Darkness and run for it is what she's saying.
Yeah.
you're going to cast darkness on them.
On them because they're close enough now. They were like 30 feet away. So I can make a
Okay.
sphere and
I mean, are we on our horses?
oh no, the horses.
Oh yeah, you didn't tell me what you did with the horses.
I mean,
Oh, no,
I mean-
no, not the horses.
please, great ones, take our horses, leave us intact.
Not Shadowfax. Okay. What
We could
did we
jump.
do?
We could jump on
I
our
mean,
horses.
presumably we've been riding the horses. You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Actually,
been
we were
riding
on
the
the
horses.
horses. Yeah,
So
we were
on
the horses
we could
already.
say that the horses, you rode the horses into the brush area, or at least pulled them in there, and that may have been what made the noise.
Yeah,
I just picture like a cartoon pony up on its like tippy toes of like hooves, like sneak, 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 sneak.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I think with horses, like a darkness and bolt kind of thing is feasible if you want to try it.
Okay.
I'm.
Tell me, is there even a check for darkness, or you just cast it?
No, she just does it.
I just cast it.
do
It's
the
like an
thing.
innate thing that I can do.
But darkness is usually a challenging thing because it's indiscriminatory. You just put it on the spot and it
It's like
makes everything. Yeah, but in
Yeah,
their
there's
case,
no
being
save.
giants,
Oh yeah, no, yeah, and then they can't see through it. It's just a 15-foot sphere
Yeah.
of inky blackness.
And the range is 60 feet. So they're
Yep.
within
They
my
are
range.
within
You
it.
can
They're-
you can
know.
so if not to be overly meta, but if you'd like a pro tip, put it on one of their items, not the boulder. Like if they're wearing pants, put it on their belt buckle or something, because
Oh
they
yeah,
can't
so
get
it's like
out of
on
it.
them. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So put it on like their
Cast it.
club
Does it
or an
move
item.
with them, or does it stay?
You can target. Let me. I'm read it again. Yep. you can put it on an item and it will move on the item.
Wow. That's evil.
Yep.
Okay.
I always put it on people's belt buckles, so otherwise they got to take the pants off or they can't get out of it. Yep.
I know. I'm sitting here like, okay, meta. If I ever play with Dave, take my pants off.
I mean, that's just a good life lesson.
I didn't say anything about darkness. Just
yes. So.
Okay, so I guess. All right, everybody, are we ready to just run after I cast this?
I mean, I suppose there's no way they know we're here, but yes, sure.
Okay. And while mounted on this horse, Grath just her eyes kind of like roll back a little bit, turn a little dark, and she just and then they are enshrouded by this pitch black darkness.
Are you going to put it on one of their clubs, or what do you want to center it on?
Their pants, if they're wearing it.
Are they wearing pants?
They're wearing like sort of loincloth looking, like, many animal skins.
put it on their loins.
Bear skins.
Put it on their loins.
On the banana hammocks. Yep.
The loins. I cast darkness upon their loins.
Darkness on their loins is a band name that I'm copywriting right now.
Yes.
That is true.
All right.
I'd go to that show.
Yeah.
Then yes, that means at least one of them cannot get out of the darkness. If they stay together, neither of them can, but one of them has it stuck on them.
I would go to that show, but I would not go into that mosh pit.
Yeah.
No.
Also good life advice. Yep.
Well, it would be like a Victorian music.
Maybe in your head.
Like
It's
violins and cellos.
Dark loins play a little different than mine.
Like goth Victorian. Anyhow, I guess
like
when this happens, we hit the ponies.
Yes, what I do need you to do though is make me a successful animal handling check, each one of you.
Oh,
Okay.
As you are trying, as you
Yeah,
have
that's
darkness on these two stone giants, on their loincloth.
This is the first time, by the way, in 5th
basically-
edition D&D that I have specifically taken animal handling as a skill when not playing a ranger or a druid, and it has come in handy. So I rolled a 22 for mine.
15 and 23 over here.
I critted. Yeah.
Wow.
We're all.
I got a 21.
Nice. I got a dirty 20.
Wow. Okay. Well,
We're all
how to
Link in
work
Breath of the
coding.
Wild right now. We're just going, you
you hear,
All of us have bonded. We are
respond.
now all horse girls.
Yeah.
Yes.
You make your way around the giants. You hear, "Roar, roar!" You hear two really angry stone giants screaming and yelling. You hear a couple of boulders smashing randomly, and hold on, let me see.
I'm just like on my pony, like avoid.
I will say, in the strictest technical sense, they still can try and throw those boulders. They just roll with disadvantage.
Oh, I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. But it's you basically
Thankfully, B Dave used all the
hear
natural 20s.
4 boulders just smash against the various sides of the mountain as you take off, and about 200 feet up, as you're galloping across, you come to a wide space, and it looks like an avalanche has been here at one time, and you see it's a nice flat area, like open flat area that you haven't seen at all this entire time on the path so far, and there's broken pieces of boulders everywhere.
Oh, man.
And Snacks, you would know that that's about where you first spotted them. Was they were in this spot, but you couldn't tell from your vantage point that it was an open area.
Immediately do what I've been doing from the whole time and start looking around behind, like turning the horses so I'm looking behind me in all directions. Remember our poem, The Horn of Igwil pierces the heart. Look over your shoulder before you start. How many sorrow foolish men because they didn't turn back again. So I'm looking for anything that looks like a stone heart, anything that I can like look backwards and see as the horse like turns in a circle.
The only thing
a little dressage.
The only thing you do see when you look over your shoulder is a
black angry mass,
a 15-foot half sphere coming towards you at a pretty fast rate. You think that your horses can outrun it, but it's coming fast.
Yep. Double time. Yep. Probably should go.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with that.
Yep.
We've done a disturbingly high amount of sneaking and not fighting. Am I going to get to visit death upon something today?
Maybe at some point, but for now, let's just save ourselves.
Fine.
All right.
I'm not running for you. I'm running for buttermilk.
Oh.
Scritch the horse.
As we run away, I turn around to also look because of the poem, and I also go at the darkness.
You quickly make your way past it. So the sphere is sort of like, once it gets to the clearing that you've now passed, sort of like veers to the left, veers to the right. You hear
Veer to the left. Veer to the right.
Yeah, you hear some giant yelling from within the sphere, and you think you've made it safely.
For the record, like I have no point of reference whatsoever of where we are on this map. Are we near 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
You are now 3 hex away from that first intersection.
Oh, cool. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So number 1 is to the right at the risk of being meta.
No, that's not really meta because that's your map. So I mean,
okay, great, excellent.
All right.
Yeah, those numbers have been marked on the map for you by the villagers. Those 6 numbers are where they think the cavern could be.
Never go wrong with a good dead end. Although I suppose the odds of it being the first place we check are slim. We should probably check it out.
Check out this first place. You even though the chances are slim.
Yes, because they are low, but not 0.
I mean, I doubt it, but what does everyone think? I'll do what everyone wants to do.
Snacks holds up the map, takes a good look, and
Well, my map says that way is number 9, and that way is a squiggle.
So do you have a preference between 9 or squiggle?
I think, is that upside down?
Yes.
Grath just leans down and helps her turn it around.
How about that?
This is
I actually did put the map upside down.
I mean, either way, it looks the same to me.
Yeah, it is a little confusing. It's all good. We'll get through this. Let's go do number 1 first, and then we'll have to turn back and go down if we can't find anything. How does that sound to everybody?
Are we at a high vantage point? Can I take a look-see?
You're not quite there yet, but I mean, yeah, you can. What are you trying to look for?
I'm going to stop asking, and you're going to tell me when I'm there. I am so ready.
I'll tell you when you're there. It's just,
I am ready to look.
The road that you're traveling on first of all, it's a road that's maybe at one point it was a great road, but now it's more of a path. You've got mountainsides coming in on either side of you, so your vision of anything beyond that is very limited because it's blocked by various mountain ranges. So you can see up the road, you can see down the road until it curves, but you can't see any larger mountains as of yet that might give you a hint of where the caverns are.
I'm still going to try to look. Doesn't hurt to look.
No, not at all. And we can say that the rest of the day passes relatively
Time free.
Yeah, definitely relatively stone giant free. Every once in a while, you think you hear the flapping of wings, like lizard type wings.
Wizard type wing? I am a wizard. I don't have wings.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have wings, I guess.
Reptilian wings. You think maybe you hear the sound of reptilian wings, but you never see anything.
Oh,
Is it only when I put my ring on that this the?
You hear, I I see you.
Damn it! Stop putting that ring on.
I see
Why?
you.
Take it off.
Why shouldn't I? Yeah.
Why
Did you keep it secret? Keep it
Didn't
secret.
I keep it? Yeah.
Okay. We've made camp then.
So we did or did not go to location 1, or we decided to just go past it.
We're still trying to get to the
Or we're
fork.
trying.
You're
Oh,
almost at the.
another-
Basically, by the end of the day, you've made it to the fork.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. But you all sense these weird winged creatures above us, right?
Well, I thought that was just me.
Right before you make it to the fork, though.
Of course. Here we go.
You. Eric,
Everyone roll save versus death.
tell me. Just make me a perception check, everybody.
Okay. All right.
Super cash.
Indeed, and beyond, don't fail me now.
Oh, great. That's a 1.
That's gonna
The
be
thing in my eye is back. It's terrible.
25 for Thanato. 25. Karina gets a big old 15.
I think it scratched my cornea.
That's 16 for Lee.
I'll try and heal it later if it continues to bother you.
16 for me.
As you're traveling along,
25 over here.
Thanato, you're traveling along on your horses, and what's your marching order again, guys?
I'm in front.
I was in the very back.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, I guess I'm sort of probably behind Karina then, or behind Grath, but ahead of Karina.
And probably behind Snacks.
Snacks is in the middle. Snacks is in the middle, in case we get hit from the side. We can deploy the Snacks forward or backwards as necessary.
Also, I take naps.
Grath is selfishly glad that you're right behind me so that I can, kind of go behind Thanato just in case things carry.
No problem.
So Grath misses it, but Thanato, you're second, and as you're traveling along, the sun is going down. You notice what looks to be a human femur on the side of the road.
Dibs.
Before I say anything, is that right when I noticed this? I'm like,
Snacks, you cannot consume this.
I mean, I'm honestly mad because I got a 1, so I wouldn't have seen it, but she wanted to.
I'm like,
But there's a human bones nearby.
Can I turn on my eyes of the grave to know if there's any undead within 60 feet? I do not point it out. I'm not like, there's a bone right there. I'm like, Snacks, do not eat it. There's bones nearby. And then I turn on my eyes of the grave to know if there's, yeah.
I can't see it, but Dibs. I can't see it, but Dibs.
Do you need to wash your eyes out, Snacks?
You do not detect any undead.
And when that happens, I hop off and I do pick it up. And I'm like,
What happened to you, friend?
can I, two things.
Yeah.
Roughly how old does it look? Are there any marks on it like teeth or burning or things like that?
There's gonna be.
Yes. But make me a medicine check, please.
Let's see.
I'm like, normally I don't rely on skill to heal.
17.
The bone is very fresh. There's still some meat on it.
Oh, geez.
And there are teeth marks on it.
And it looks human?
And as you look, it sort of makes you instinctively look around. And as you look around, you see a break in the brush to the right.
I don't actually care, so when I realize this bone still has meat on it, I do just look at Snacks and say, well, the others might not approve, but I just hit it right. I don't care if you eat a person's leg.
Just wrap satyr meat around the bone and just have yourself a snack.
Grath notices.
Humans have never meant anything to me.
Thanato, what did you just give Snacks?
That's not important. However, there is a break in the brush here. There is something.
But what is that a bone?
Oh, a little bit of tarragon and
It's a human bone. Don't worry, they're not using it anymore. But I think
falls
Whatever.
right off. I think it's jaundice, but I love it.
Whatever did this might have gone through there, Master Tracker.
Okay, I'm gonna Grath like dismounts. Maybe if I've already been dismounted, I don't know. Dismount, and I would like to kind of check the area like with some tracking skills.
In your checking of the area, you will notice that Leaf is standing there, just going, "Oh," just like shaking his head as all of this is happening. He's just like, "Oh."
And Grath in her heart commiserates as well.
Yeah.
Leaf just like sees that and is like.
Doesn't say anything, but just like the silent, like, ugh.
Yo también, yo también. Okay. And so I'd like to check for tracks to see if any and what kind of creature went into that clearing, if at all.
Great. What did you get?
Do I? Was it perception or
survival for checking? Survival.
Okay. It's gonna be all right. D&D Beyond, don't fail me now.
I feel like on Saturdays everyone's using D&D Beyond, and that's probably why the roll.
It's just like I actually got a 19 plus my 5 is 24.
Great. You definitely see tracks leading off into the bushes, and by just looking at the broken branches and things, you think a large creature has walked through there.
Oh.
At least one.
Okay.
Is it possible for Grath to be able to tell what kind of creature left the tooth bones besides the kobold on the bone?
I'm so worried about.
Yeah, if you give her the bone and make me a nice perception check, I could tell you what you think it is.
Okay.
In a minute.
Snacks. Here. Hold on to this stick real quick. Look, I found this stick and it has a really cool knob on the side. I don't know what it is, but
I'm hungry.
Well,
Did you know that?
No, you can eat it, Snacks. Just let her have a look. We're just trying to
hold the
see
stick while I grab the
what
bone.
beats you to the rest of it. That's all.
I'm just saying, I know that I'm small, and so you think that I don't eat a lot, but the meaty human thigh actually has 13,355 calories. Snacks facts. I am going to eat this bit afterwards. I already seasoned it, but you can look really quick.
Thank you.
We all
Sorry that I
know
was
just
being
how much you eat, my friend.
Jason, while all
Thank
of
you,
this is
Snacks.
going on,
Yeah.
Leaf he's staying where he is, but he's keeping his eyes on the sky, like constantly looking above our heads and
Okay.
around.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Perception check has
Oh.
gone, and ooh, I got a 19 again. Ooh, baby,
so if your
that's another
19s
24.
are also missing. Yeah.
Okay, you see a lot of kobold bites on it, but they're fresher than what you think is an ogre. You think those are ogre teeth marks.
Dude.
Ooh, and I quickly, hand the bone back to Snacks. Thank you so much, Snacks. Sorry about that.
You're on
We need to get out of here fast. That is an ogre in there, and if it kills us, it's gonna eat us next. Can we?
I mean, we should probably move a little further down the road then before we make camp, unless you want to go in and take its home.
It would probably smell foul in there, so let's not.
Another missed opportunity then.
And I hop back up on the horse.
Okay, you know what, team? Shall we investigate this creature, this ogre that may or may not still be in that bush?
There could be other humans in trouble. If that's a factor, I don't know. It's just, natural order and all that.
Oh, you're right.
Guys, I realize now that this was a person, and I feel really bad because I didn't offer any to you guys. Did you want some before I finish this?
I'm okay, Snacks.
I got some lemon pepper on it.
Oh, no.
Lemon pepper person does sound delightful, but no.
I think they were vegan.
All gamey then.
Oh no, it's quite tender. They always jog a lot.
Not fast enough, apparently.
Right. And then I very much turn and look at the hole in the brush, and I just say, "Come on, we haven't killed anything in days." And I just go through the hole.
Okay, then I guess that settles it.
As you are sort of like chiding her over the bone and making a little bit of noise, as Thanato, as you turn to go into the hole, then the break, an ogre comes rushing out.
What? Marching out?
An ogre.
An ogre comes rushing out.
I am shocked.
As you're fighting over the bone. So you're not surprised, but please roll for initiative.
Gonna do what I did with Thanato before again earlier and just be like, he's not coming at us though, is he?
No, it's surely not. That'd be foolish.
I mean, you can't see us, right?
Got a giant club,
he might have spotted Snacks this
coming
time.
right at you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this yours?
That's an 18 for Leaf.
Rolling
Right.
kind of hot over here. This poor Karina's dex is abysmal. Like, how are you playing like this, child?
Slowly.
I'm not gonna give away all their stats, but girl, choices were made.
On D&D Beyond, can't they?
It was like choices were made.
Yeah.
I got a 19.
Wow.
Apparently, I was very busy getting that last bite in.
Yep. Yes, 21 for
I had to
Thanato,
pick my teeth before I do anything.
21 for Thanato, 18 for Karina.
Got it. And Leaf, how about you?
My initiative was 18.
Wow. Okay. And I know your dex is better than Karina's because she has a -1. So.
My dex?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
my dex is 18.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, lucky for you, he rolled pretty bad, and also you notice a second one is rushing out right
There it
behind
is.
that first one.
Oh.
Just so long as one of them isn't holding a spell book, I'm not too spooked just yet.
It's all right.
Got a top knot, and he's no.
Yes. Oh no, that one is like tattered robes. Oh
There
no.
we go.
He dies first.
Yes,
There-
agreed.
They're definitely, we're ogres that live in the mountains and have clubs, and we trade fashion advice with stone giants.
Mm-hmm.
As far as
Right.
what we're wearing.
I guess we're okay. So who's going? Is that me on the
Well, I'm at 21. However,
going to go first.
precog over here?
how
I mean,
it's true.
that makes sense because he
feel
walked
like
in.
everyone should have known this was no. Okay, right.
I'm actually going to hold my action until after Leaf acts. However, might I say something as a free action?
Yeah.
Tell us what we want to know, and we will let you both live.
Oh, are we talking to them?
I mean, my stuff's out, ready to go to work, but I do, however, hold my action. I'm going to let Leaf go before me, but I do say that.
And he says, "We don't care what you want to know. We just want to eat ya."
Death it is then.
Yep.
No.
And I would see Thanato seem like he tenses up for a moment, but doesn't do anything as Leaf springs into action.
Eating us is going to be hard once I've kicked your groin into your throat.
See? Spicy Eric tonight. Spicy Eric.
That's all you, Leaf. I'm gonna go. Thanato will go before Karina.
Okay, I'm gonna engage orc. Let's see, even I say orc, or rather ogre number 2.
Okay,
Whichever
the
one
second
is the
ogre?
closest, Leaf is going to Leaf.
Well, the closest is Ogre 1. The one right behind it is Ogre 2.
Okay. Leaf just reaches his hand up and pops all of his fingers and forms his hands into fists and gets into his fighting or his hard style fighting stance and slides towards this ogre right towards the front of us.
Okay.
And I'll flurry of blows him. Let's start things off. No flurry of blows. I'm just gonna regular attack this guy. So my movement is 45 feet, so I can move right up to this guy, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go say hi.
45 feet. You can move in with them.
Okay. My first attack is going to be an 18.
That hits.
And my second attack is going to be a 19.
That also hits. Wouldn't that be weird if that missed?
Yeah. 5. So 12 points of damage total.
Okay.
As he starts kind of like the opening rounds of an MMA match, just sort of like starts feeling out this ogre. So he runs up there and just does a couple of hard punch knuckles, like right to this guy, the side of this thing's knee as he slides around. I'm going to spend a point of ki to activate dodge. Or rather my patient defense.
Great. But you're and by doing that disengages you?
No,
Just dodges,
it means he attacks at disadvantage if he's going to come at me.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Is that it for Leaf?
Yeah, that's it for me.
As Leaf flips around attacking this thing, I look at him and I just say, because of your foul attitude, your friend there dies first. And I mark the second one with Path to the Grave, because Karina is going to cast a level 4 guiding bolt at it.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
Because I held my action to mark Path to the Grave to the second one.
Okay, but Karina, but you can't. You're not rolling for Karina right now, right? Or you?
Well, Thanato's action is to mark it with Path to the Grave, and that's all I can do. And then Karina is next in initiative, is going to guiding bolt. No, Karina. What? I thought Karina's an 18.
Oh, I was like, I think I got a 19. Yeah, I rolled a 16 plus 3, so 19.
Oh, then she should have been before Leaf then.
He actually should have been before Leaf, but we'll just have her go now.
Yeah, that's fine. Either way, I'm not going to do, I'm not going to mark the Path of the Grave on the second one until Karina can light it up. So this will all happen after Grath goes.
Okay, all right.
Gotcha.
Grath is going to cast Hunter's Mark on the ogre that is like charging closest to us.
Okay.
And like,
That's
drawing her bow.
Eric has damaged. That's the one that Leaf has damaged.
Perfect. Okay, so I am going to go for that one. And like, as she draws her bow, she mutters under her breath, "Damn beast, leave us alone." And let's see if it hits.
I'm not a beast, I'm an ogre.
Oh, we stop. Just all of us just stop suddenly. Go. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
27 to hit. 27 to hit.
Was really shitty. I'm so sorry.
That absolutely hits.
Cool. All right, so let's see.
Jeez, 27. That hits his like next of kin.
That hits Tiamat.
Yeah, I got a 27 on that one. Now the first shot, so she lets loose the first arrow, and what is that? That's going to be 8 plus Hunter's Mark. So that's going to be 12 damage on the first hit.
Hello.
And because Grath actually hit it the first time, I get to use Colossus Slayer. So once per turn, you hit a creature with a weapon attack, they take an extra 1d8 damage. If their health is below its max, which it already is.
Yeah.
Cool. So another, where's the d8? Oh my god. Let me do a custom roll then real quick. Okay, so added damage. Come on, D&D Beyond. What's going on? 12 plus 8. I do 20 points of damage with the first arrow.
Nice.
With the first arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Catch.
Flap. Leave us alone. This is your warning. And she just like draws the bow again for that second attack. Now let's see if the second one even hits though. Oh no. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, damn. Okay, all right.
You're only wearing hide armor, as you can tell.
Perfect. All right, so the first, or that second hit was going to be, wow, 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 points of damage. I don't know if I get to do Colossus Slayer again. I kind of forgot.
Yeah, how does that work? Does that work
usually
once? It probably works once per turn, I'm guessing.
I think it's once per turn. You're right.
Yeah.
And the 13 points for that second one, she just tries to aim like right into the chest.
That's still a great hit for an arrow. 13 points of damage. These are no arrows.
You made a shaft of wood do 13 points of damage to freaking ogre.
Yeah, Colossus Slayer is only once per turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I assumed.
However, when a larger creature within 5 feet of you hits or misses with an attack, you can use your reaction to attack immediately. So whenever this acts, you get to hit it again. There you go.
There you are.
Also, Horde Breaker. Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature within 5 feet of its original target and within range of your weapon. So theoretically, you should get to shoot the other one too, which is why I'm glad I did not mark it with Path of the Grave yet.
Oh, are you serious? So I can right now do that?
Oh, sorry. I apologize. You can have chosen one of those. Those were options available to you at Hunter. If you took Colossus Slayer, it's one or the other. Sorry.
Colossus Slayer.
I did
No,
read
for
all
sure.
those things, but it's Colossus Slayer is what you actually have. Sorry.
Oh, all good. I liked Colossus Slayer the most. It's like Shadow of the
Very
Colossus.
nice.
Except, D&D. All right.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, I think I'll hit it with my axe.
It's like, okay. I guess that's all. I guess that's it.
Perfect. Now, dramatic monologue, Path to the Grave, and Karina guiding bolt. The delay has smiled upon us. Guess that's another natural 20.
Wow.
Which means, let's see if D&D Beyond will let me even add this many dice. I have to do it as me because, okay, here we go. I have to roll. No, but you only can roll on your own character sheet. So she is got 7d6 for her max rank guiding bolt, times 2 because it's a crit. So that's 14d6 times 2 again because I marked it with Path to the Grave. So would you rather I roll?
What happened in that?
This is exactly what happened. So would you rather I roll 28d6 or roll 14d6 and double it? Whatever you prefer.
I mean, I would love to just hear the number.
Okay.
We all know that this ogre has already been severely damaged. So
28d6. This is on the second ogre that has currently been untouched, and it is mad laggy watching D&D Beyond try and roll 28 animated dice.
I have a +2 knife against ogres.
Here it comes. Ooh. Slow. My poor baby, adding everything up here. It's trying though.
Beyond crashes this weekend. That is also B Dave's fault.
You know, honestly, indirectly, we can partially blame 94 points of damage.
Yeah. I mean, the second ogre basically explodes. Again, I can't think of, not only does it explode into just a kaleidoscope of ogre bones, blood, and skin, and a little bit of loincloth thrown in, but somehow his club falls and perfectly out of his hand as he explodes. The club lands perfectly on the road, and then the club explodes a good 3 seconds later. So the ogre explodes, the club miraculously falls down, sticking straight up in the road, then that just explodes.
20 miles away, his family is eating dinner at the table, and they explode.
Right, and we walk away slowly as it explodes. Yeah. I just look at the first one and I go, yeah, and then that's it for us.
So that was the second one that blew up, right?
Yeah, that was number 2, the one that was untouched.
And just as a small little narrative thing, when Leaf sees this happening, he just does a very gentle foot slide to the right so that he puts Ogre 1 in front of the spray of the explosion, so he doesn't get hit with this spatter. Just that's all.
Okay,
that's it. Just little detail.
Grath turns and just, oh, good gods, what did you do?
Oh my God.
Our jobs.
Turning ogres into water balloons.
I guess so. All right.
That is it for both of us.
It's now Zach's
also,
turn.
that's it for him.
There's one, as far as you can tell, there's one ogre left in front of you.
As far as I can tell, I'm just sitting there with like the little like piece of meat on the bone. Like, I feel like the psychological damage is enough.
Yeah, this all
And it
happened
exploded.
in 6 seconds.
I this is like the worst thing to go. I like literally just want to walk away and just let him cry because I feel bad, but I'm like, I just like very slowly, like just stuttering, like pull out Hacker. And I'm like, I can't even prank this guy. This is just like savage.
Your friend exploded, my friend.
Man. All right.
Well, if you don't want to prank him, you can still kill him. You haven't used me in like 4 days.
I know. I mean, honestly, at this point, I feel like it's the humane thing to do. Yeah, I can't even rage. I'm just shocked. And I just kind of like just slowly go up and be like as I'm walking up to the other ogre, I'm like, I mean, honestly, I'm just kind of sorry. Like, it was just a lovely Saturday. You didn't expect it all. I am going to eat you after this too. It's just awful. And I swing to hit.
Okay, what do you get?
I got a 19.
I think we know what happens then too when you roll a 19 or a 20 and you're using Hacker. Well, first of all, please roll for damage.
Wow, those stone giants are so freaking lucky we decided to darkness them.
Yeah.
We've shown so much mercy on this mountain already.
Like they're going to come across the remains of blown up ogres and be like, holy.
So I have the hunk of meat in one hand and Hacker in the other. And as I'm walking up, just talking, being like, honestly, I just feel like this is the humane thing. And I feel really bad. But you know what? At least you can go out with a party. And I swing and hit him for 6 points of damage, but it's a 19. So everything explodes with confetti. I don't know what, like you can...
Right. So basically, anytime you use Hacker and you hit and you roll a 19 or a 20 on the die, an explosion of confetti in a 5 foot by 5 foot square, whatever spot that you hit him, actually hits him with 8 more points of, I believe, psychic damage. And there's multicolored confetti everywhere, all over you, all over him. All over the trees, all over the bush. You hear your axe starts cackling maniacally. And you hit him for a total of that's an additional 8, so you hit him for 14.
Don't make me do that. I don't know. What?
Yeah.
7 and 8 is 15. If those were the numbers.
I thought it was 6 and 8.
Was it 6 and 8? Oh, that's 14.
It was 6.
All right, 14.
I see you hit him for 14 points of damage, and he's not looking good at all.
What's that? You want another? All right, I think I got one more in me.
And that's that's a 13.
That actually hits. They're big, but they are just wearing hide armor. So
beautiful. Okay, so I swing. I have one more in me, and I kind of trip a little, so it's not a very good hit. But on the way down, I also get him for 9 more points of damage.
That is enough to send him to his knees, and then just right over. You barely miss jumping out of the way as his big ogre body just goes slam.
We're really good at this.
That's
We are Team 1 for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But it is still their initiative because out of the bushes, a javelin comes out of the bushes and
the javelin.
This is right over Snacks' head.
You should have just hidden. We would have let you live.
The bush.
Javelin.
Who would attack? Did he not see what just happened?
Another javelin whizzes out and actually hits Graph for
2,000. My God.
For 11 points of damage, Grath. By a javelin that came out of the bushes.
You javeled Grath? Who's javeling us?
11 points of damage. Okay, I think I'm at. Oh, minus 11. Okay.
All right. Who's javeling?
There's more in the bushes over there. Please, let's just take care of the rest of them. And Grath just kind of like
so dumb to like.
Yeah, we just pick up pieces of Ogre and be like, "Are you serious? Like, is this? You really want to commit to this?"
Like your friend is up in the trees, like there's bits. As a bonus action,
5.
Yeah, as a bonus action, I pick up an ear that's next to my foot and I throw it in the bushes. Seriously?
Right.
Is that back around to the top of initiative?
Back around to the top. It's the Nato's turn.
But I can't see who did this.
Right. So you would have to pursue. You would have to go through the break in the bushes that you were originally going to go through before the 2 came out.
I would just like to move in because as soon as I see one, let me know because that is going to alter what I do. But I do move first.
As soon as you move through the break in the bushes, you see 2 more ogres that were sort of taking a sniper type position. One is to your left and one is to your right.
I'm glad.
Snipers was not on my list of things I was going to encounter today.
I'm glad we didn't bother with Mercy.
And I will go with my level 4 guiding bolt, which is going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
You shot my friend.
Which is not going to be nearly as powerful because I did not crit, nor do I have Path of the Grave, and apparently didn't roll too terribly well, to tell you the truth. Boo. Boo. Big old 16.
16 points of damage to them. Okay.
Yep.
Not bad.
I'm very tired. It's been a long day.
And bonus action. I don't think I have any relevant bonus actions, especially if I guiding bolt. Let me just double check. Yep. Nothing else I could do. I do, however, get as close to it as I possibly can. However close my movement will take me towards it, I do go towards it. And that is it for me.
Okay. You can
actually. Yeah. Sorry. No. That's it.
You can easily get to it in melee range if you would.
Perfect.
Get all the way there.
Get to it.
Okay.
Get to it.
And so Leaf, you just saw Thanato go through the bushes and you heard what you think, what you've known in the past. For him to cast Guiding Bolt, you're not sure, but to you, that's what it sounded like. And what would you like to do?
That does mean because this thing lived, the next person to attack it has advantage because it's lit up with Guiding Bolt.
I'm gonna get up there, and I'm guessing they're within my movement of 45 feet.
45, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Once you walk through the break where you were, it's about 10 feet to get through that, and then there's one about 20 feet to the right, one about 20 feet to the left.
All right, whichever one's been lit up with Guiding Bolt.
That's the one to the left.
All right, cool. I'm going to go after left one.
Okay.
Dodges left, right, and then dashes towards one of them. And he's going to do like the flying Bruce Lee style like kick where his arms like thrown out as he just leaps forward. And I'm gonna... Let's do this. Regular attack. Oh, that was going to be a 16. I hit a 15. I'm guessing that hits still?
A 15 does hit, yeah.
All right, so as he lands the kick, when he hits the ground, he's going to swirl around, like spin around and do a roundhouse. I don't know, 14?
For 14? Yeah.
14 hit?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to burn a point of key for... patent defense, but then I'm also going to burn a point of key here for Hand of Harm, even though it's technically Foot of Harm the way I flavored this. So let's do some damage. All of
a sudden you look down at your foot and it looks like a hand for some reason.
Yeah.
Jason, I hate that narrative.
He said Hand of Harm and then Foot of Harm, so.
Feet, nope, hands, hand, feet.
Wrong one. That's deflect missiles. So 16 and... Okay, so 20. So as he does the roundhouse kick, there's almost this rippling of necrotic energy as he slams his heel into this thing from the strike. And it's the impact of skin on skin that causes the veins of this ogre to become apparent underneath the surface of the skin. So for a split second, you just see this pulsing of like the blackness spreading through the nerve endings as necrotic energy bursts out from Leaf's heel after he does that spin kick. Bam.
Thanato just looks, because this is right next to him, and just goes, good.
Snacks just hears like a smacking and Thanato laughing and saying that, like, what's happening in those bushes?
You're too young to find out.
You don't know how old I am.
Tell me the total amount of damage that you did.
Total of 20 points.
Okay.
We'll say this about Way of the Mercy monks is that having Hand of Harm gives you so much more reliability of damage than Flurry of Blows does. Because being able to burn a point of key for an instant automatic 1d6 plus 3 points of damage is pretty wicked. I will say that's pretty wicked.
It is. And the ogres think so too.
Oh.
Is it Karina's turn now?
I think it's Grath's turn.
No. Well, Grath should have been before Leaf again.
We did it again.
I switched it. No, I decided to just switch it since we started that way.
Okay.
That way.
Yeah, that's totally fine with me. That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
I've done it again.
I guess Grath switches the hunter's mark from the I think the exploded one. Yeah, the
Right.
exploded
The hunter's
ogre.
mark was on the one that exploded.
Yeah, to the one that cast the javelin at her.
Well, you can't see it yet.
Oh,
I mean,
You have
she,
to go through the break in the bushes to see what's happening.
oh, then I'm
It'll
gonna
just-
dash in there with.
Yeah.
Is anyone else is in there too, right?
yeah, we're all in there. Although
All right,
you,
I'm dashing in there as well.
Snacks isn't in there yet.
oh yeah, right.
Okay. Well, I've just dashed, headfirst into the bushes, and I would like to bow out, just like run towards them and start firing at the one closest. I don't know if it's the one that hurt me or not, but
They're both about 20 feet apart either way when you walk through this break in the bushes. But you do know the one that threw the javelin at you is to the right. To the left is where Thanato and Eric are on the heavily damaged one. The one that threw the javelin at you is to the right. Whichever one you decide to attack is up to you.
Grath glares at the one to the right, but knocks an arrow into the bow, casts Hunter Mark on the one that's already damaged. And let's see. Also, I'd like to hopefully hit. So let's see what happens real quick. So their first attack. Ooh. Let's see. What is that? 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. All right. So
Should she be rolling with advantage, or the advantage was already taken by Eric, correct?
No, I actually forgot to roll with advantage.
oh,
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I only did 2 rolls.
but you hit both times. So
I did hit both times. That's correct.
You missed out on maybe critting, but
Yeah, I may have missed out on critting.
yeah.
all good. Well, that first one is going to be 8 damage plus the Hunter's Mark 5 plus the Colossus Slayer of, let's see what that's going to be. So 13 points already, and then 14 points of damage for the first hit.
Right. It's looking pretty battered.
And then she just draws one more arrow, looks down the sights, and hits, hopefully. Oh, maybe not. Oh, geez. 11 to hit.
That will miss.
So she just I guess she accidentally smeared, she was trying to wipe sweat off, but she got blood in her eyes and just tried to wipe it, but just made her vision worse, and then just loosed the arrow and it just clacked against, a tree.
Happens to me all the time.
I guess so.
Is that it for your turn?
And then I believe that will be all for now, yeah.
Okay, great. So it's now Karina's turn, who has seen 3 of her companions go through the bushes.
So she's going to move in and activate her starry form, the archer, to attack with her arrow first, which is going to be, I don't know what her attack bonus is.
Hey, thanks for that big
That's weird.
cheer, Adventures of Tony. We just got
Thank you.
Hey,
Tony.
Tony.
21 to attack, which I assume she makes.
Yes, a 21 will make it.
That will be 8 points of damage from her starry form. And she is also going to go for the one that we are not on yet and call lightning down on him. Actually, I probably won't live. She's going to drop a level 3 guiding bolt.
On the, which one?
The not engaged one, because Thanato and Leaf were on the same one. The other one that is not that one.
Gotcha. The one that threw a javelin at Grath.
Yep. So all these attacks are against that one. For incoming. My dice look super cool, but they roll really slow. Ooh, that's not the best roll.
Oh, Rogan. Thank you, Rogan. We just got 1,000 bits.
Rogan.
Thank you, Rogan.
And I know we've been getting cheers, and thank you guys. I don't always look at chat because we're playing the game, but and we just got another fate point. So
yay!
Thank
you.
17 points on the guiding bolt, and the next hit will have advantage against that one.
I want to pause for 1 second and just say Rogan is a member of my streaming community and recently passed 1 million bits donated.
Wow.
Wow. Thanks, Rogan.
1 million. So thank you, Rogan.
Rogan is, wow, Rogan.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Rogan is kingpin.
Okay, so 17 points of damage on the one that was up until now unhurt.
Yeah, 17 and 8 on that one.
Oh, and 8. Okay.
Yep.
I've got that marked down. So you've got a heavily hurt. Is that it for Karina?
Yes, indeed it is. Okay. She's not going to get all in its face. She'll come up, basically come through the arch and just sort of move to the side, closer to Leaf and Thanato, but not near the second one that she just attacked.
Gotcha. Okay. Snacks. Everyone's run into the bushes, and you hear fighting beyond the bushes, and you see like clouds of dust and smoke, like you're watching a cartoon, and you hear bam, biff, pow, zing.
Like the bushes are shaking. There's like a blood splatter. Like lightning starts to come down, but then decides to not. And
never mind.
Ogres are screaming. Your friends are yelling. Battle cries.
Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
Oh, it sounds like a party without me. All right. Okay. So she first reaches down and grabs a hunk of meat and throws it up and eats it. Oh yeah, that's what we needed. And her eyes just kind of get wild, and she starts getting like the froth, and she goes into a rage. And she's like, oh yeah, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. That is what I'm talking about. And she just takes Hacker. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. And just runs right into the bushes. Surprise!
Okay, so when you run into the bushes, you see Thanato and Leaf to the left on top of a heavily wounded ogre that they seem to have pretty good handle on. Grath is standing right there, sort of in the path. She had just fired arrows on that one as well. And then to the right, you see a slightly less wounded ogre, but no one is engaging with that one.
I love the flesh of your enemies is like your spinach.
Oh, don't worry. It's not just my enemies.
Right.
So anyway, I just like look around and badly assess the situation and just Hacker overhead and take a running, axing, swinging leap at the one that is most hurt.
Okay.
Okay.
And because I'm close, I get advantage because of pack tactics. Oh, bless. That's a crit.
Whoa.
Say you had a well, never mind. Yes, well, we got there, so never mind.
Yeah, that's a 27 to hit, so that thing will be very excellent. Okay, so I run up and I did you say it was like down or just
No, it was just hurt.
Okay, well then I just like running leap straight for the chest and do 14 points of damage.
Plus the 8 psychic damage on top. You crit.
Oh, because it was a 20. Yes. So 14 plus 8.
Well, also 14 plus. Is that double?
No, the 14 is the double.
Oh, 14 is the double. Okay, great. So 14, then 8, then a giant explosion of confetti, and that's all over the trees, the bushes, everything, and that ogre is dead.
Excellent. So yeah, I see it as like I get it square in the chest, and it's kind of like a mix of, as I hit it in the chest, the blood sprays, but then also the confetti goes, so you don't know to enjoy it or not either. Right? Just it's everywhere. It's in your hair. You're never gonna get it out. Yeah, and with that, I just my little tongue comes out, and I kind of do an inhuman screech. And leap to the next one.
It's 40 feet away. Can you reach that?
Boo. Oh, I can.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. My walking speed is 40 feet. So I'm like.
What I'm wondering is, and maybe B. Dave and Eric can help me out here. Can she have one attack, then move 40 feet, and then have another attack? Or?
Theoretically, yes. The problem is she had to move to get in here to join the attack,
right.
to even get into combat. Yeah.
You've already used about 30 feet to get to the first ogre.
Yeah.
Okay, so I badly assess the situation and start running towards the other one, and then just like stop really quick and be like, oh, Charlie horse, hold on, wait. And I just like, I'm like doing this with my leg, like, wait, all right, I'm feeling more limber. All right, I'll be better the next time.
Keeping with his original target, he throws another javelin at Grath.
Karina's going to intervene with a wheel to impose a 3 penalty on that. So whatever he does is 3 off of that.
Oh, excellent.
Grath just looks thankfully.
What's your armor class, Grath?
It is, I believe it's barely like 13.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get, even with 3 off, you get hit. Sorry.
I've foreseen this moment. He got a 9, which became a 6.
How does the 9 become a 6?
Because she still dropped 3 points on the wheel, and
so
I say he got a 9.
Damage too?
No, his attack.
Okay, so
I'm taking his attack away from him with my portent.
Basically, we use Karina to pull 3 off, and then you use your portent again. Okay. Or not again, but you use your portent as well to make sure. So yes, the craziest thing happened. This javelin comes right towards your face. You're 100% sure that this javelin is going to take your head off, and then at the very last minute, it just like swerves to the right, and
JK
swerves to the right. Swerves to the left.
Oh my God, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh.
And even the ogre's like, huh?
Yes, it's gonna be all over soon, friend.
That's why we work, Vivka. Yeah. Are we back around to the top? Is it
back around to the top? So that ogre is 40 feet away from you.
So so the one we were engaged in is the one that is already dead, right?
Yes, that one is dead as a doornail.
Okay. Excellent. Well, I am not.
I turn around. Nobody eat him. Dibs.
He's all yours.
Not a very fast drow. He's been beat up a little bit, right? I just
has been beat up.
When she says nobody eat him, dibs, I do start heading that direction. I only got 30 feet, so I can't get to him. But I do just say, it won't be long now, friend, and told the dead on him.
Well, I was pointing to the dead one.
Wisdom 14. That's true.
Wisdom 14.
Yep.
Nope, my coffee is done.
Hey, I hope you brought enough for everybody.
What do who would have thought that ogres have a low wisdom, but they do. So he
I thought you were gonna say he passed because you've gotten out of like my last 2 or 3 he told the dead.
he failed.
That is going to be 20 points of damage on him.
Okay. Not looking great.
But however, besides, although knowing that Snacks actually just wanted the dead body of the other ogre, it's getting late in the day. Why not? Let's go. You know what? I'll leave some for my friends. I'll spare the spiritual weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna keep heading its direction, but I won't reach him, and that is it for Thanato.
Just one meat.
Okay.
I had the taste of ogre.
Leaf, you've got an ogre 40 feet to your left.
He's within range. The one that I was on is toast. So Leaf will take his movement all the way up to that dude. This guy's looking pretty rough, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Leaf is going to kung fu hustle this guy and just deliver 2 sharp kicks to his feet. Just bam, bam.
Oh, to his feet. Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll roll this attack. Ooh, I'm going to spend a fate point. Because I don't want a natural 1.
No.
Maybe don't.
No, you definitely don't.
I spend a fate point.
Spend that fate point.
And I rolled a 15 plus 7 gives me a 22.
Much better.
Thank you so much. And then here's that second strike.
Thank you for the pay.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to flurry of blows him.
Do it.
So does a 10 hit, by the way?
A 10 does not hit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured there had to be a limit to something. Okay. And then here's the other 2 as he just keeps smashing. 14 will probably hit. Yeah.
14 will hit.
Okay. So that's 3 hits on him. And that's definitely a 19. That's going to be a hit. So that's 1, 2. Oh, so that's 3 hits on him then. Out of 4 attacks. That's right. Because I only missed once. All right. So here we go.
Give me some damage.
Okay. I'm going to give you some damage now. Okay.
Ogres are bad. Okay.
Ogres are bad. Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
21 points.
Nice.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Break his feet.
Can you describe to the rest of the party what they see?
Yeah, it's actually incredibly unceremonial. He just, as he delivers these 2 devastating, shattering heel strikes to the ogre's feet, as the ogre just goes, doubles over, Leaf does a spear hand right up into his throat, middle of his throat, and then turns and starts very calmly walking back to all of you as the ogre goes behind him.
Like I said, not long now.
Who's right about that?
No, I mean like that. I mean it falls over. It just.
Who's so good from that one?
I will say, since Thanato,
he's shaking his head just like
since Thanato was already walking that way, as it's like breathing its last, he leans down and just looks in its eyes and says,
"Your ancestors aren't waiting for you. Only cold and darkness."
And close his eyes. And stand up.
And as it fades out, just Snacks pops in and goes, "Loud noises!" And then just fade out.
No, and like you give this like a creepy, like divination thing, and then I just lean down and we lock eyes, and seconds before his last breath, I'm like,
"And I'm gonna eat you a sweet baby rays."
Yep.
High five.
Yep.
Great work, everyone.
I do look for their cave, and I find it unlikely that there's any captives. I presume they ate them all, but just on the off chance. Maybe nobody is in here.
You pretty easily find their cave. I'm not going to make you roll for that. But you can explore the cave. So you have come across the mouth of the cave. as someone predicted, it stinks really bad. It stinks like an ogre cave.
Does it seem like it's connected to a network of caves, or is it just like a cave?
You don't know. You just see the mouth of a cave.
Damn it, GM.
Yes.
Can't you just give us the answers?
It's worth going in and having a look about then.
I guess so. Let's go. Before it gets too dark, let's go check this cave out. Maybe we'll find some clues or something.
I don't know what you mean about the smell, by the way. I don't smell anything, but then again, I don't breathe, so...
Consider yourself lucky.
I still have a bit of the zoomies, and I just start like on all fours running in, like, I think it smells great.
Oh, of course. All right, let's make this quick though. And I'm gonna go, deeper into the cave, and I want to search for any offshoots or anything else that this cave might be formed next to. So.
Yeah, definitely make me like an investigation check.
Okay.
I ran in with her. Should I as well? Because I mean, I'm sniffing around. I'm rooting. I'm looking.
Yeah, you can use your kobold skills.
Yeah,
I got to 16.
19.
Ooh.
Great. So inside there's a crude table made out of wood and some benches. There is a big skin, like a water skin or wine skin, something that's got something in it. There's bags of miscellaneous food. There's some piles of different races of bones, around. There's definitely some bones, some fresh, some not so fresh. They're all sort of in one pile. There's different piles of leaves around. And then with that 19, though, you do notice that there's a nook kind of in the back of the cave. And there's something in the back there, like on the ground.
Still with a bit of zoomies, I'm just like, nook, and I just go for the nook.
Do you smell something or what? Oh.
Blame it all on the nook.
Nook.
I hear you, B-Dave. I see what you're doing there.
I mean, nobody went with on the nobody was in the cave thing for the classics. So
I'm sitting here like I'm doing it all for the nook.
Or the classic of Limp Bizkit. Either way, I'm full service. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna meet you where you are. Yeah.
You delivered.
Mm-hmm. So in the nook, there's an old leather bag back there.
What do you see over there?
You're opening it up. You're just opening up the leather bag.
Yeah, I just open it up, head right in.
Ah, jeez.
There's a bunch of coins in there and some gems.
I'm digging around. Do I find anything else?
Some gems.
One potion is in the bag too.
What does it smell like?
You don't know because it's sealed.
Snack. At that point, I think Leaf would go, someone should probably say something or stop her.
It's scentless.
She might try to drink that.
Oh, yeah. Don't drink any of the potions yet. Snacks, let's all take a look at it. Maybe hand it to Karina.
Sure, whatever. And I just kind of like...
Catch it.
So I'm digging around through like the coins and the gems. Is anything else in it?
Nope,
Jeez,
just a lot
is there any
of coins
snacks treasure in there?
6 gems.
No snacks treasure?
One fruit snack.
What kind of snacks are you looking for? Snacks treasure.
Yeah, look at my character, man. Give me a rock. Give me a bone.
Oh, there's rocks everywhere scattered.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's fair. All right. Yeah. I dig around.
Bag though.
I'm like, I tie it and give the bag to Karina and be like, you always told me to let you carry the shiny stuff here. I'm going to go into the bone pile and just like leap into the bone pile.
Okay.
I'm like Scrooge McDuck in the bone pile. Like, oh my God, the vertebrae. This is a hip. Put it on my head like a crown. Oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah, so the rest of you walk in and see Snacks
Snacks bathing,
playing with bones. There is a bag that it looks like she already went through that's sort of half open, this old leather bag, and there's gems and coins spilling out of it. But she doesn't seem to care about that. And there's like a potion that rolled out of it. You're not sure what that is. And yeah, that's what you guys see. You don't see any... as far as you can tell, there is no path beyond this cave. It doesn't look like it's a network of caves. It looks like it's a solo cave.
Okay, well, great job, Snacks. You found some cool treasure. Like, shall we? Who wants this? Anybody want it?
Put it in the bag. I'm sure we can divvy it up later.
Okay, all right. And I will take the bag of shinies.
Yeah, I kind of like pop my head up from the pile of bones with the some animal's pelvic bone as a crown.
Yeah, Karina yelled at me about drinking not bones. Karina yelled at me about drinking potions before I had them looked at because of that one time that my tail fell off and then it took 2 weeks to heal back. But we should have that looked at by Baba before we drink it.
Yeah.
Probably for the best. You know, I realize this place is foul smelling. I might be able to help with that, but it's as good a place as any to make camp for the night. The wild beasts are less likely to make their way in.
Okay.
Not wrong about that. This place.
Please.
Yeah, if you could use prestidigitation to.
I can actually. And I can use prestidigitation to clean, and I also can summon scents. Like I can just make it smell like flowers and stuff. Although I only cleaned the back half of the cave, I actually want the front half to stay stinky because again, that's what will keep stuff out of here. So it's sort of like a zone of inhibition near the back that smells pleasant and keep the rest of it rank.
Greth sits down for the first time in hours and just kind of looks at Thanato. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
How's that javelin wound? A little rest might do you fine, but I could take a look if you like.
It hit a little bit deeper than I thought it would.
And he will sort of put a hand on it and heal you for 11 points of damage.
Oh, sweet.
There. Like it never happened.
Thanks, Thanato. Oh, feels a lot better. I think some rest will do the rest.
And Jeff, producer, if you can hear me, producer Jeff, I'd like to take a short break, but you're not writing me back, so maybe we're not going to take a break.
You're seeing real time where we're like, are we breaking? Do we have a producer? I don't know. We're doing the forbidden dance until we find out
Jeff
if we're going to break.
Jeff's there. Okay, great.
Yeah.
We're going to take about an 8-minute break as our party takes camp, and we'll be right back, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
So Krull is not your average turtle. Turtles are traditionally these dopey, monk-like, slow-moving characters, and Krull, I wanted Krull to resemble a snapping turtle. Beaked, sharp spikes on the back of the shell, and the shell has been carved with draconic runes and prayers to Tiamat, and that comes out of his story, which was he was sent by the Turtles to defeat Archon, and Archon bested him, but spared his life, as long as he gave his life over to fight for the Dragon Queen, and he accepted. And since then, it's this kind of fear, but he's also a fanatic now, and I think, I think a lot of what he does is rooted in fear. I wouldn't say there is a part Renfield to him, and another pop culture reference I would make would be like a Dr. Mindbender. He's always scheming. He's coming up with, if anyone was a G.I. Joe fan growing up, he was the Cobra scientist who was working to try to figure out how to bring Serpentor back to, to existence and create this genetic. So, Krull is always searching for some elixir that's going to help Archon fight off Vecna's influence as the necrotic energy of the hand grows up his arm into his body. Krull has commissioned some group of adventurers to bring him back a baby unicorn horn that he's going to grind up into a powder that he's going to feed to Archon somehow and stave off the necrotic energy. He's checking in with the artifact squads to check their progress to see if anyone's found the eye or found some leads on the eye of Vecna or any other sorts of weapons that could help Archon in his quest, Tiamat and the Dragon armies for their quest. So, very highly intelligent. I mean, he's also super strong. He's got a 20 strength and he swings this giant two-handed maul that has frost capabilities. And so he's a very fearsome fighter. Always surrounded by the dead, and he wears this white, like a white grease paint over his face, so that he looks like a skeleton. Like you would think he was undead at first glance, but he actually isn't. It's if that could give him some sort of advantage over an opponent that stumbled upon him. But there's always these zombies and whites and the undead around him. He's always experimenting on the dead.
Become inspired by Sirenscape Online Player's massive sound library and weave your tabletop legends by building custom sound sets that bring your immersive world to life. Simply download the app to access the entire Sirenscape archive anytime you need epic sounds. The online player works perfectly alongside any virtual tabletop to bring your players together no matter where they are in the world. Broadcast your custom sound sets in real time with flawless audio quality to give them a game they'll never forget. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
Something is out there. It's massive, dangerous, and untamed. Prepare to bravely face Wildlands. Savage new wilderness gaming terrain by Dwarven Forge. Immerse your players in an epic gaming experience like no other. Launching August 9th.
Become inspired by Sirenscape Online Player's massive sound library and weave your tabletop legends by building custom sound sets that bring your immersive world to life. Simply download the app to access the entire Sirenscape archive anytime you need epic sounds. The online player works perfectly alongside any virtual tabletop to bring your players together no matter where they are in the world. Broadcast your custom sound sets in real time with flawless audio quality to give them a game they'll never forget. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
So Krull is not your average turtle. Turtles are traditionally these dopey monk-like, slow-moving characters, and Krull, I wanted Krull to resemble a snapping turtle. Beaked, sharp spikes on the back of the shell, and the shell has been carved with draconic runes and prayers to Tiamat. And that comes out of his story, which was he was sent by the turtles to defeat Archon. And Archon bested him, but spared his life as long as he gave his life over to fight for the Dragon Queen, and he accepted. And since then, it's this kind of fear, but he's also a fanatic now. And I think, I think a lot of what he does is rooted in fear. You know, I wouldn't say there is a part Renfield to him. And another pop culture reference I would make would be like a Dr. Mindbender. And he's always scheming. He's coming up with, you know, if anyone was a G.I. Joe fan growing up, he was the Cobra scientist who was working to try to figure out how to bring Serpentor back to, to existence and create this genetic. So, Krull is always searching for some elixir that's going to help Archon fight off Vecna's influence as the necrotic energy of the hand grows up his arm into his body. Krull has commissioned some group of adventurers to bring him back a baby unicorn horn that he's going to grind up into a powder that he's going to feed to Archon somehow and stave off the necrotic energy. He's checking in with the artifact squads to check their progress to see if anyone's found the eye or found some leads on the eye of Vecna or any other sorts of weapons that could help Archon in his quest, Tiamat and the Dragon armies for their quest. So, very highly intelligent. I mean, he's also super strong. He's got a 20 strength and he swings this giant two-handed maul that has frost capabilities. And so he's a very fearsome fighter. Always surrounded by the dead, and he wears this white, like a white grease paint over his face, so that he looks like a skeleton. Like you would think he was undead at first glance, but he isn't. It's if that could give him some sort of advantage over an opponent that stumbled upon him. But there's always these zombies and whites and the undead around him. He's always experimenting on the dead.
Become inspired by Sirenscape Online Player's massive sound library and weave your tabletop legends by building custom sound sets that bring your immersive world to life. Simply download the app to access the entire Sirenscape archive anytime you need epic sounds. The online player works perfectly alongside any virtual tabletop to bring your players together no matter where they are in the world. Broadcast your custom sound sets in real time with flawless audio quality to give them a game they'll never forget. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
Something is out there. It's massive, dangerous, and untamed. Prepare to bravely face Wildlands. Savage new wilderness gaming terrain by Dwarven Forge. Immerse your players in an epic gaming experience like no other. Launching August 9th.
Become inspired by Sirenscape Online Player's massive sound library and weave your tabletop legends by building custom sound sets that bring your immersive world to life. Simply download the app to access the entire Sirenscape archive anytime you need epic sounds. The online player works perfectly alongside any virtual tabletop to bring your players together no matter where they are in the world. Broadcast your custom sound sets in real time with flawless audio quality to give them a game they'll never forget. Get the Sirenscape Online Player today at Sirenscape.com.
Fear me, I am the ultimate predator.
Like, this is how I build core strength.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, no, I got to change videos around. Hold on.
Oh, all right.
I mean, go ahead, but I'll edit it.
Check it out. Check out that little dog. That's Tesla, everybody.
Palming a dog.
We are live.
So,
hello.
It's actual barbarian training, dog palming.
Dog palming. This is where the rage comes from.
This may look like a small dog, but actually, this is a mastiff. I'm just very small. Wait, no, it would be the other way.
Yeah, the other way.
Yeah,
it's the opposite.
Very...
This is a This is
An actual red.
turtle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Do you like squeezes? She loves squeezes. Play the dog like an accordion. Are we live?
We're live. Yeah, we've been live.
Yeah. This is quality content though. Yeah, no, that's literally what the people showed up to see.
Pandering for subs. We're like, doggo.
Great. It's great.
It's like we hit the hype train, you get more Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can follow Tesla on Instagram, Tesla Katsu, because she's an emergency food source. Thank you.
So, you have now spent the night in the safe but stinky ogre cave, but made pleasant by Thanato, pleasant enough to sleep through, although every once in a while you still get a whiff that maybe his prestidigitation. God, the same thing happens to me.
That is not an easy word, so don't even sweat that. That is tongue.
I mean, to note, Snacks would have totally lean down and just use the power of her back legs to try to push the entire bone pile to the front where the stank is and sleep in the bone pile in the stank.
Just roll around in it like a dog who's just found.
Yeah, people might be hesitant to give you uppies after that, but we'll see.
I will say I do make sure I get a good whiff of it because I want to be able to simulate that bouquet with prestidigitation in the future should the need arise. I'm like,
back of the throat. Yes, there's a certain amount of musk and decay. Right, got it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm assuming one of you goes through the bag a little bit more detailed than Snacks did.
Yeah, I think we would all probably.
I asked multiple times if there was anything else in there. I dug in that bag.
So you find a total of 900 electrum pieces.
Okay.
20 platinum pieces and 6 gems and 1 potion.
These ogres were freaking rich.
I know these were some baller ogres here. Yeah, right.
They were saving up. They were frugal ogres.
Mm-hmm. And you see what it got them. You can't wait for retirement, man. You need to live today. You understand?
Well, either that or they attacked a shipment that had a lot of electrum pieces in it.
Yeah. And they were just like, what do we do with all this? I mean,
let's put it in a bag.
I haven't been
to the nook over there.
Do you want to go to that? Maybe?
Under your mattress. Don't trust the banks. Yep.
You wake up to find Snacks sitting on top of the bone pile, and she's cooked a piece of ogre and is eating it because I want to finish this.
Oh. Is that... Oh.
Donato very much is like, I mean, I don't have to eat, but I can choose to.
Really good. I got some sauce for it.
No, I'll take it straight, thanks.
No, it's really good. I got it from this guy in town, Sweet Baby Ray. It's real good. Try it.
You know, that does add quite a lot to the experience. Yes, thank you.
I know you're into bouquets. This one's it's like a little bit spicy, a little bit sweet. It's really good.
Yeah, just like you, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we're just in this fetid stench. It's like it stinks so bad you can see it, and the two of us are like,
You see cartoon squiggle lines coming off of this pile of bones.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fine. Ready to move out when you are, boss.
Are we ready feasting on this filth? Shall we continue, please? How do you feel about this, Leaf? Karina?
Leaf is adjusting the wraps on his hand, and he goes, "Oh, I'm ready to go when you are." Yeah.
Okay, I've been ready. Okay, I was just
feel
being
like
nice.
Karina stayed outside the cave all night underneath the stars, and Thanato just kind of kept an eye on her the whole time, just in case.
It's very fair.
Okay, let's eat as we travel. Okay, does that sound good?
Fine.
Okay. Well, Grath, grabs the different bags and stuff and puts them onto the horsey and mounts, gets ready. Take the vanguard again.
Snacks has had some crafty time in the middle of the night and has constructed just bones all over the pony, as many bones as she can take with her, wrapped little twines and leather strips. So it's it looks like, everyone else is riding horses, but hers looks like a pony of the damned.
Bone armor.
I like it. It's an excellent
bones as
aesthetic.
you can get, you tie them together, you put them all over. It's like bone armor, basically, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it would look more terrifying if it also wasn't covered in remnants of glitter and like the confetti.
Right. Yeah. This is just stuck to it. It's demon in the front, party in the back.
That's a mood.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at the first intersection. So I think
the goal was to investigate number 1.
You're going towards number 1. Okay, great.
Yeah, we're gonna go take a right. The team has decided to go off to the right, to the east.
Grath.
Yes.
Can you tell by chance if that large company of men we met had come from this way or this way?
Of course. Yeah.
This way or that the way?
So Grath dismounts and analyzes the ground, the rocks, any broken twigs, footprints, etc., etc.
Great. Please make me a survival check.
Here we go.
I guess theoretically, since we slept, I need new portents.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, you can take a long rest on your healing.
24.
24.
I got a 19.
They definitely came from the path to the left. That continues to go north.
Okay, so yeah, it seems. And then she turns and relays this info to Nato and everyone. They came from the left path that goes off to the north.
Not towards our number 1, then.
No.
That's probably good. We're less likely to come upon a garrison or something.
That's true. I guess we'll still go off to the right then. Right? Okay. All right, everyone.
Yes.
And then she just
fine by me.
Sets off to the right.
So at that first hex after the intersection, not the hex with the intersection in it.
We find the portal to Super Happy Fun Land where everything's great and all our wishes come true.
Right.
Oh my god, can we play that episode?
Right. Everybody make me a perception check, please.
Oh.
This better be so we can see how long the lines are at Super Happy Funland.
I hope so.
You got fast past it.
Dang.
That's a natural. Yeah, I'm just too busy wrapping my. Can never seem to get this quite right.
I got a 9.
I'm gonna use a fate point. Fate point, cashed in a fate point.
That's fair. I only got a 10, so no one was seeing much.
1, so I'm just.
I literally rolled. I don't know what's up with probability in the universe. I rolled a 5 and a 6, cashed in a fate point, and rolled a 5 and a 6. So Thanato is just not meant to see.
What the F, Dave?
None of us. I did the best with the 10.
Yeah, I got 9. Grath didn't sleep well because it was so nasty. Still some stank came through in the night and it woke her up. So she.
You know what? I've foreseen this moment. Let's just cash one of these in right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna give myself up to a dirty 20. My portents were 14 and 17. I'm gonna cash in the 14, get myself a dirty 20. Let's just start the day strong.
So Thanato, you very clearly hear marching coming from the east. You hear marching and singing, actually.
Any idea how many people?
With the dirty 20, at least 20.
And do we know the language that they're singing in?
Common, actually.
I only know common, not common actually.
It's the fancier version, pinky up, uncommon, as it were.
Oh no, he's getting the guitar. Run, everybody, turn the other way. Go before they get in within earshot.
No.
Oh god.
I do warn the group, and I say,
we could attempt to run, but they'd probably spot the horse hooves tracks. So perhaps we should attempt to hide and wait for them to pass.
Okay. Yeah. Let's hide.
As I sit on my pony covered in spiky bones, I'm like, oh, they might see this.
Well, we don't want to frighten them unduly. Snacks.
I thought it was cute, but
No, but yes, it's very fearsome, though.
In Karina, let me see if she's got something relevant here. She doesn't have the thing I was hoping she has. Nope. So we just trying horses and everything off the path.
Okay.
Try and get down the hill a little, I guess, to hide.
Okay. Everybody makes me stealth checks, please.
Okay.
Stealth checks.
And I'm assuming that you're corralling the horses.
Who's got by the way, what did we do with the potion? Out of curiosity.
It's in the bag.
I still have
Still
it,
in the
I guess.
bag.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
it's in the
checking.
bag.
Just checking.
Are
You still
you
don't know what it does, right?
We
Yeah.
don't. Are you passed without tracing us or not?
You know what? Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You've been around us. You know what we're like.
I say thank you in an 8.
Oh.
Well, I have a 12, which becomes 22 thanks to you, and a 5 that becomes a 15 thanks to you. So it's
So 18.
I have a 25 thanks to you.
Oh, I think oh my God. Is that me? Did I get a 24? Hold on. I got a 24 plus, I got 34 in stealth, apparently. With
Blink out of existence.
yeah.
Just like blip out of this, plane.
Wait, didn't we have a ranger?
Wait, so you've stealthed out of our memories. We're like,
There was another one I don't recall.
You and the horse.
yeah, we try and hide. We'll see.
Okay. So, and what was the lowest score that you got? 15?
I think it was mine with an 18. Oh, no.
No, Karina is 15.
Okay. Yeah. She rolled a 6 and it turned into a 5 and then, right?
You know what? You know what? This is it was huh?
You don't need to waste anything. It's okay.
If I end up killing these dudes, I want you to know that I tried to avoid this. Okay, fine.
That's a disclaimer we get from you every game now.
Okay.
Just want you to know I wasn't going to kill them.
Okay,
They could have just surrendered. They always can.
You start to hear the marching and you start to hear the song, and this is the song that you hear as from your hiding point in the bushes off to the side of the road.
Free bird.
We are the gnomes. We like to roam far from our homes. We are the gnomes. When trouble's near, we never fear. We face it head on with a cheer. Take our advice. You best be nice, or you'll be stabbed with pointy knives. We are the gnomes from catacombs. We all are bros. We are the gnomes. And that just keeps going repeatedly.
Do we have to roll save versus terror or anything?
Yeah, right. No, we're attacking them definitely, right? That's what we're doing next.
And is anyone, I'm assuming, Grath, you're like looking out, right? Like you're trying to see.
I'm looking to see
at least 20 of them. And they look like they're a sort of an adventuring party, or with 20 maybe they're a patrol.
I turn to Thanato, who is obviously eating some ogre with me, and I'm like, I could eat some gnomes.
Yeah, a little. Sometimes afterwards you want a little something, right?
Yeah, finger licking good.
I do. Yes, it's better when it's not your fingers. However, they did just say from catacombs.
From
Sounds subterranean, might be worth asking, but if we reveal ourselves, I don't know that any of us are ancestrally friends to gnomes. Wouldn't want them to react hostilely.
I'd rather not find out. Let's just follow their tracks back from the catacombs or whatever. How about that?
Fine, yes.
Okay, I've had enough exploding.
Leaf, I keep hearing Grath's voice. I don't know where she is, though.
And Grath just like emerges from this, bush, like.
Yeah.
We're going to attempt to lay low then.
Yes, we're gonna lay low.
In my head, I feel like both Snacks and Thanato are still like ASMR chewing though. Like
yeah. Exactly.
You know?
What? Yes. Oh,
it just depends on if they're into mukbangs or not.
And low. You're good. And they pass, and you hide without a trace. So they missed your signs entirely.
I have never dodged so many DM encounters in an RPG.
That's why I went face first into the ogres. I was
I
like,
had a
we
feeling
can't.
that's probably why that happened.
Hey,
Yeah.
Like
I'm not.
Don't worry, I got plenty of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, we have not reached point 1 yet.
True.
Exactly.
No, we
That's what I'm
still
trying
have
to
dodged
avoid.
like 5 things though.
This is
So,
a very
like,
busy
yeah.
day. I'm just saying that, like, I'm not complaining. I'm really impressed
true.
with how we're just like encounter. Nah.
So far, maybe not today. No,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's because it's like, hey, look, there's 40 of them. Hey, look, they're twice your size. Hey,
Yeah.
look, we're like, okay,
Don't
yeah.
die. No.
Pass
Yeah.
on that.
If that other poser drow from the ship shows up, he'll get lit up though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 2.5 feet tall. If anything other than a freaking giant appears, like,
Right.
So we give it a good like 5 minutes just in case, and then come out.
what we're doing is, you see, we're doing an ocular pat down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Then back on the way.
Yeah, they're far away.
We followed the gnome's advice. We didn't screw with them, and now we're moving on. We're like,
Yeah, they got
There it
the
is.
stabby things.
I mean, that was their song.
We understood what they were trying to get across to
I
us. Yep.
see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm done with that.
Game recognizes. Yep. And then on towards number
And
1.
On we merrily go.
Mm-hmm.
That song is stuck in my head now. I hate we are the gnomes.
We are an orc, undead, drow, tiefling, kobold.
Yeah.
So you have made it now. You can go 5 hexes a day.
Okay.
And so you are now in.
We're gonna be in these mountains for 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm down. I love it. It's all
We
about-
really need to renegotiate our pay rates because when it breaks down by the hour, we're making less than minimum wage. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, it's like those guys are stuck watching our wagon for that entire time, too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right. You know, you're not going to be there when your son takes his first steps, but thanks. Yeah, we're back. Yeah.
Thanks.
Basically, they're not going to be there when their son graduates from college.
Exactly. Like, see, here, this whole time, we thought this was about us. We're the prequel to somebody else's Greek narrative. Didn't make it back before his son grew his beard. And now everything's gone wrong. Yep. Onwards. 5 hexes.
You can make it 5
from my
hexes.
first
You are 2
adventure.
hexes away from number 1, and it is now getting dark.
How long do 2 hexes actually make? Like, I know we can't push the horses unduly every night, but I mean, could we milk 2 more hexes out of them, or will that harm them?
Well, they're about 3.5 miles on the road.
Milky X's
each
also
hex.
good to know.
So we'd need to squeeze another 7 miles out of buttermilk in company.
You could, but it would definitely be the middle of the night. You know what I mean?
I mean, plenty of terrible stuff happens to us in the middle of the night. I say we push it.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what?
No. Okay.
How do
Yep.
we feel about just going through the night?
Just a ways.
I mean, Leaf is going to point out, I think, just to be like, we have definitely seen that this is a very active route.
Yeah.
So let's just keep a weather eye, because I'm almost certain we're going to run into something.
Yep. Push it at least. I mean, we got literally eagle eyes here. If it's like a large keep or something crazy, we'll see it from a mile off and adjust accordingly, you know?
I mean, unless like I'm apparently at
Unless
a
you
bad
don't. Right.
vantage
Yeah,
or
right.
like, no.
It's the elevation. The air's thin, and there's an illusionary effect. It's not you at all.
It's like there's like this giant keep with a single topiary in front. And I'm like, hold on.
Right.
Oh, hold on.
I just imagine you having that Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where, you know, he's running towards the castle and they just look at each other and he's running towards the castle and he's still runing towards the castle and then he's just there. That's Snack's vision right about now.
I haven't done a hex crawl in ages.
Quite.
I mean,
this is
also seen in Kung Pao, like, I'll be right there.
Oh yeah,
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I love that song.
I'm coming.
Okay, so you guys are gonna push it. You're gonna push.
We're gonna push it
Pushing
to push it to within a mile, and then
Legally distinct.
Push it to within a mile of number 1.
Okay.
And
are going to keep tabs on the horses though to make sure that we're not running for creatures.
Yeah, we don't intend to hurt them.
no, the horses they're being a little they're you can tell that they're tired, but they're not. You haven't really pushed them at all, other than going up the mountains before. But these are mountain.
Yeah,
these are mountain horses.
Mountain horses.
I'm going to get you so many carrots. That's Pete was saying that to his horse. You were going to get so many carrots for this.
Yes.
So you're 1 mile away. What you notice is a much larger mountain at the end of this road. The road the road's ending.
Yeah.
You can see the end of the road. Snacks and just a much larger mountain at the end of it. But beyond, which is the one that's kind of a little bit in. See the hex beyond number 1, just beyond it, like a little bit above it. It's quite an impressive looking mountain.
Why would they mark a dead end as 1? Like, do I there's like nothing. I see nothing.
You don't see anything yet. You're still a mile away.
Yeah, I mean, a mile is right on the edge of what I can see.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, you're muted, Dave.
Keep moving.
Oh, yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me get a little bit closer.
Everybody make me a perception check, please.
Everybody make me a perception check.
All right, here we go. My natural 1. Oh,
The dice are giving and taking away here. Although Karina didn't do too bad. She got 26 for Karina.
Nice.
Okay.
I got 18.
So Karina
26
nudges you and says, "Hey, you hear that?" And then you all
Those are the shrieking eels. Sorry.
Yeah, those are the shrieking eels. You all, once you stop your horses, you hear those flaps.
Oh God, this thing. I mean, it's like Leaf's mind is immediately going to. It's a manticore. It's a wyvern. It's. I mean, this is just like his imagination. He continues to look up at the sky immediately.
And Snacks' brain is like,
God, the mosquitoes are really big around here.
I don't know that the horses have the strength to carry us away from the combat. We may have to see whatever is about to take place firsthand.
Yeah, it's a good way of putting it.
All right, brace yourselves, team.
Keep going forward.
Let's go.
Okay, and as you're going forward, up in the sky clearly are 2 winged lizard type creatures that
have scorpion tails.
No, there's no scorpion tails, but
not that Leaf would. I don't know if Leaf would even know
what a manticore looks like.
Oh, well, I was going to say a wyvern.
I was about to say, when you're like, it's a lion that looks like a dude, that's weird. Yeah, but
huh.
I am very interested to know what this lizard looks like.
Yeah.
I don't. Everybody make me a history.
Yeah, seriously, it's going to turn out to be Snacks' cousin Frank or something.
Oh no.
Oh, Karina got a natural 20.
Nice.
Jeff, nobody invited you. God.
I just do look up and I just say,
If they're simply wild beasts, we don't have to engage them.
What was the call? What was the roll again?
History
check.
There's a 20 on the die for Karina, which makes it a 25 for her.
Karina just says to the rest of you, wyverns.
Oh shit.
I stop and I'm like,
do you think we can escape them calmly?
No, says Karina.
Well, like very much just sort of like grips on the mace a little bit and it's like, actually not the mace, my laser sword, but I haven't needed it yet. I'm just like, and I just look at Leaf and I'm like, any pacifistic suggestions?
Question: can we actually see the wyverns yet?
Yes, you can. Once you. I was just having you check to see if you knew what they were.
Yep.
But there's 2 of them.
Snacks did not know what I call them wyverns, but yeah, Snacks did not know what a wyvern is. But when she sees this tiny flying lizard thing, it's like she saw a K-pop star. She is losing her goddamn mind. She's like, that exists.
I mean, you could try. Do you speak Draconic, by the way? I don't know if they're intelligent or not, but it might be worth a shot.
I do.
Well,
and I very much give her uppies, although Fanato's like 5'7", but still like to the.
I mean, Karina could.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll have Karina give you like mega uppies to see if you can talk to them.
I like you've never seen Snacks like this. She's like, I don't know what do I say.
Just introduce yourself and let them know we mean them no harm.
Yeah.
Wait, is like okay, and she's like licking her eyes nervously and like, is my there okay? I want to. Is anything in my teeth?
Oh, no, you need something in your teeth. In the teeth. Yes, right.
Sorry,
Perfect.
I forgot to put back in my teeth. I was eating.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Yes, you look like an ogre slayer. Good job.
I don't.
Play it cool. Play it cool. Play it cool.
Leaf is like, I don't know about this one. And it's like rubbing his beard, but he doesn't say anything. Like he's watching this unfold.
It's worth a shot.
Surprisingly glamorous in your draconic meme.
Karina also would say something like, beware their bite and their stinger, but they have no breath weapon.
That's just good life advice, really.
Yeah, I mean, I say that to people when they're going to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And they also add to that, never trust a big butt and a smile. It's poison.
Wait, do I say that about the butts?
No, not that part. No, you're doing, this is wonderful. This thing you're doing, this works. This works.
So I kind of like yell up a bit in Draconic. I'm like, kind of like nervous and shy, just being like,
oh my God.
Hey, hi, nice night we're having.
One of them screams, and they both start dive bombing at you. Please roll for initiative.
Watch out! Snacks, what did you say?
I love that we tried to make nice with wyverns that are out just hunting for food.
We were wyvern. I'm so sorry if I said it wrong.
It's a big. I've heard both.
Hey! Hey!
Okay.
Nice night!
Yeah.
Yes, I do think that Snacks would be like the seeing that coming towards me, like, oh God, he's coming this way. Flattered, but I mean, I'm interested.
No, Snacks, they're trying to eat us.
They're flocking this way.
Give me your numbers, please.
18 for Thanato, 15 for Karina.
11 for Leaf.
Okay.
I am hot and cold today. Like it's all or it's nothing.
Yeah.
I'm still just transfixed with my 7.
I rolled a natural 1 on initiative, but I got a 4 total.
Nice.
That is true.
Yeah,
they might be diving for happy reasons, Snacks. That is true.
No, that was a 7
with
advantage.
Did you get a 7?
I am definitely in shock in awe. Just
Look at him like, their lips are curled, but I don't know that. Snacks, maybe you should yeah.
Snacks, get out of there.
I may remind our viewers about fate points.
we used those, didn't we? Oh no,
we used all of them.
We're fresh
Please,
out.
I'm so dumb.
They might need them right now. So
Oh,
for
no.
every 3,000 bits donated, our party gets a fate point, which gives them a reroll. So just throwing that out there to the 300 plus people watching right now.
I love.
Thank you.
Hello, chat. I'm dumb and in love.
Yeah.
Snacks. God put that wyvern there for a reason. Maybe you should.
They're clearly taking an attack run.
Yeah.
Ah, well then, fine.
But
Wyvern
most of
5
you
going
got-
in.
Maybe
I
clear.
once again rolled really badly on initiative for my monsters. So Thanato, the floor is yours.
Just seeing all of this is just like,
Snacks, I'm not sure if, right.
and you see the spirit shroud as the spirits of the dead leap up. And I'm going to have them, and she said they don't use breath weapons, they live in the mountains. Let's just stick with necrotic. It's fundamental. Presumably there's still some distance in closing in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's still a couple. They're at this point, they're at least 100 feet away still, but they're on their way.
100, eh?
Well, they're coming from pretty high up in the sky.
They're gonna go for horses if we're not careful.
Well, we're all on horses though. Then
You're not gonna fight on the horse though, right? Are you gonna dismount?
I mean, they're gonna keep dive bombing, so no, I'm currently on my horse still. Yeah. You know what? Then let me do something different. Then, if they're that far out, I'm gonna spare the spirits of the dead for the time being.
We'll get back to them shortly.
I will. Let's just go ahead and get out of the way. A level 3 guiding bolt.
Okay, great.
So
I think we just got a fate point.
ooh, hopefully.
Did we really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
thank
That
you.
would be great.
I think it's coming.
Good timing on that one.
That would be an 18.
That to hit,
Yes.
that would hit. That hits.
Hey, excellent. Then I'm going to put which way are you gonna go? Yeah, hey, that broke my direction. Good. I'm gonna put 23 points on it, and the next person has advantage. And I am still in the back of my horse. Yep.
Okay, nice.
Yep. Hey,
They've got to go through me to get to buttermilk.
yeah. And that's it.
The 23 points of damage. Did you say?
Yep. 23. Yep.
Okay. And it's now Karina's turn. So tell me what Karina's gonna do. Thanato. Okay.
Oh, she's up next?
Yeah. Karina's up
Okay.
next.
Perfect. Star archer form. So that's her archery will go off, which is going to be a stupidly high number to hit. It's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be 11 points of damage on the not on the same one that I just hit. She's gonna hit the other one.
Okay.
But she is also going to re-guiding bolt the one I already guiding bolted, but now she's going to have advantage on the guiding bolt. Like, yo, dog, yo.
Excellent.
Also at level 3 for her. So, that is also going to be a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Hey, perfect.
Hey.
I like how this is starting.
I mean, at
Yeah,
first
you're
it says
coming in
good,
strong.
then later there's running, and
What if they
screaming.
were like,
Yeah.
we just wanted to hug you?
It's true.
Don't,
I'm
don't
rolling.
you do that.
I
I feel like
won't.
I am just
Oh.
sitting here like it's getting hit by all these guiding bolts, and I'm like, so what are you doing later?
Nothing.
I'm
their intelligence is pretty low.
I'm
So is
rolling.
mine.
I'm
It's a
rolling
match
on
made in
mine
heaven.
here, so it's true. Ooh, she got pretty good though. That is going to be 28. She dropped on it, and the next person still has advantage.
Wow. On the first one, correct?
Yeah. So archer form, she shot the second one for I forgot how much I said, and then guiding
Well,
bolted
that
the
is-
same one I guiding bolted. Yep. So that one has taken 23 and 28. So is that 56, I think? I'm not the best at mathing. And that is it. As I guess next, theoretically, is up on the shoulders of Starry Form Karina now. And that is it for her, too.
Yeah, I'm just like, I mean, you're like an angel.
Leaf, do you have any ranged attacks?
Who is that?
Leaf, you're next.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I can throw, but hold on one sec. This is where I wish I had that. One of the things that I thought of when I was rolling up this character is I was like, man, if I play a lizard man, Kinsai monk, then I could use my lizard man ability to turn my foes into darts and make my darts my monk weapon. So that I can do monk damage with the bones of my fallen enemies.
I mean, that sells itself,
actually,
let's be honest.
I know that I said that they were 100 feet away. They're actually 80 feet away.
There's nothing I can do. All I can do right now is hold my action. So,
yeah, you could hold it for when they make it.
Are they going to swoop?
They're swooping. They're coming down to swoop.
Swooping is bad. Oh, we got to rest. Holy shit. Reset all of this.
No, you got your resources back.
Okay. This might be insane. But
Sounds right.
Leaf is going to go into a squatting position in his saddle, and he's going to wait for. I'm going to hold my action, and if these things get close, Leaf is going to do a leap and try to grapple one.
That is the correct answer.
Okay. All right. Okay. Wow.
Because I played way too much Exalted in the early 2000s.
Snacks. Your turn.
So I see what Leaf is doing, and I totally misunderstand and think that it's a very good idea. And I kind of am, I suppose, crouching on Karina's shoulders and holding my action to do the same, but for a very different reason.
Oh boy.
And as a bonus action, I'm like, your teeth are so sharp. Are those natural, or did you get them done?
Okay. So no ranged weapon or anything like that.
I mean, really, Grath is our ICBM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
okay.
It's their turn next.
Oh.
So they rolled under Snacks, but over Grath.
Wouldn't that be amazing if they did swoop down and we're just like, ah! Anyway,
yeah, right, yeah.
I'm
Hey,
like,
you like
wanna
single or
do something like whatever.
Let's see.
How do you say "Hey, girl"? Hey in Draconic. Yeah.
Sorry, we screamed and swooped down on you, but like we were trying to see who got here first.
It's true. Like I saw her. I seen her first. Name that movie. Yep. Oh, brother, where art thou? By the way, which is also the Odyssey. So we've come full circle.
Yeah.
You see this? All my Odyssey
I
illusions.
remember that. That was such a good movie.
They're not landing. They're not landing. Yes.
I love that
All right.
song in there.
Okay.
Dan
So
Tominski.
they're not landing to talk to you. I'm sorry, Snacks. The first one
Oh no!
to talk to
How dare?
swoops down and bites at you.
I mean, to note, I was holding my action to try to jump on it.
Okay. The bite misses, and now it's going to try to sting you.
This is like Snacks doing this is like watching that video of that little sugar glider that jumps on the kitten's head.
Wow, I'm going to roll different dice. I've been rolling my
Or don't.
D&D dice.
Or don't. Keep it going.
Yeah. The sting also misses.
Oh,
So it's like it bites, and I'm like, ooh, and like this thing, like, ooh, playing the little rough. I like it.
The second one goes for Thanato because you kind of beat it up a little bit.
Let's go.
Goes for a bite. It misses. It goes for a sting. Okay. Your AC is what, 18?
Currently.
Yeah. It's like, that's a question.
It gets a 20. So tell
Let me
what
let me
you want.
stop you right there. Karina is going to impose her wheel on it and take that down to 14.
Okay. So you now have 4 missed attacks from 2 wyverns. Maybe I should. Maybe a third one might come around the corner. No.
It's true.
Well, did I get to grab it? Did I get to
Yeah, theoretically,
you're
Leaf
holding your
and
action, it's now your turn. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I misunderstood. I don't hold actions
Leaf-
very often.
Leaf gets to go first because he rolled higher in initiative than you. So it's now
Right.
so whatever Leaf does, and then you get to do it next.
Okay.
I misunderstood.
So, oh man.
But it's actually good though that you're watching him because then you're gonna see what he did. So
I would not have this idea on my own.
Right.
So yeah, now that they're up close, Leaf is. I absolutely do not want to jump on this thing's back.
I do.
Because Leaf, when this thing gets in close, Leaf sees the scorpion tail. And immediately works he goes into the geometry gif of like finding out the math, probably like kind of like figuring out maybe jumping on a scorpion's back is maybe not a great idea. Kind of like just a bad idea in general. So I think
You just very much hear next to you, bark, 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 chicken.
okay, fine, jump on the back, immediately kill.
I'm sitting here like, I'm going to show you how it's done.
Okay. I think what I'm going to. This is absurd. Its constitution save is going to be way too high to try this.
Do it.
Don't meta. No, go for it.
It's going to be way too high, but I'm going to try to stunning strike this thing.
Maybe it's got a stomachache. You don't know.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
It's true, but I'm sure the
you have a
modifier
fate
on
point,
this
and you're almost 2/3 of the way to another fate point. So.
Do it.
All right. Yeah, if I can stunning strike this
Just
thing.
leave me one, because.
Well, it's gonna have to.
Well,
fail
you
it.
have if you're swinging at the one I hit, guiding Bolta did or Karina did, it's got advantage.
Okay. Well, it's a saving throw, so I'm sure I'll hit it, but it's got to make a DC 14 save.
Right.
But man, if it fails, that flyer's coming down. It's going to stay on the ground for us to just all have some funsies. Leaf is going to do so Leaf is going to leap off the back of the horse and engage the one that just got lit up with the guiding bolt. And I'm going to do flurry of blows on it.
Okay.
So he takes to the air, and I'll just go ahead and roll my strikes because I can spend the key point to do a stunning strike. Let's see. Let me just want to make sure when you hit with the melee attack. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to spend 1 melee key to go into. This is the odds of this. This is like 25% chance of like getting this done. But man, it would be cool. 21 to hit on the first one.
Of course, that will hit. Yeah.
Excellent. On the next one, probably not. Next one's 15.
15 also hits.
Okay, cool. So I know I need to. That's a nat 20.
Yes.
Hey.
For a full 27. Okay. So,
What's going on?
and then the last hit, I'm sure misses, which is a 12.
Thank you,
Okay.
Smokebeard. Also,
What's that?
like your name. We just got a lot of bits from Smokebeard. So
Thank you, Smokebeard.
Oh, thanks, Smokebeard.
Another fate point, and thank you, Eric Jackson, who's been
Even lighten up.
lighting us up all day.
12. And then I'm going to crit on this one. 12. So 25. So 25 points of damage. And now I'm going to spend a point of key to stunning strike this thing.
Okay.
It has to make a.
We've taken a significant chunk out of that wyvern, so yes, go for it.
Yeah. So it's gonna have to take a con save. DC 14.
Man,
shit. You know what? I could spend. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna spend another point of key. And Hand of Harm this guy too. So
Okay.
Do it all. Do it up.
Yeah.
So your hand of harming him and your.
And can I do that though? Hold on. when you make a melee attack, you can spend a point. I don't know that can I burn key like this? Can I just keep burning it on like an attack?
As far as my understanding, you can, but I am not a monk expert. But I believe you can.
I'm also not a 5e monk expert.
So far as it doesn't say it takes an action or a bonus action or a reaction, I believe you can just keep burning the key points if you because
you only got so many. Yeah, right. So they're kind of like, if you want to do it.
So I did 30 points of damage. Plus 3 more, so 33 total points of damage with a DC 14 save at the end of that stunning strike.
After that other damage that you'd already did?
No, that's
33 total.
That's total.
Okay.
Total 33.
And now you're going to attempt to stun it.
Yeah, so I spent another key point. And it has to make a con save 14.
We've dropped 84 on this thing, and Leaf hadn't even gone yet.
I didn't even roll with advantage either. I totally don't have to do that again.
Yep. Well, I mean, it hadn't resolved yet, so roll one more 20. Maybe it would have been a crit. Okay. Although the first one was a crit. Oh, the first one wasn't a crit. Yeah.
The first one was not a crit.
Yep.
So I'll roll one more time?
Yeah, just see if it's a 20.
Just to see if it's a 20. It is a 4, so no.
So no. All right.
No. Okay.
Well, now we know.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing's half the battle.
I rolled a natural 20 on his constitution save.
Oh, no.
So what you're saying is...
20 went the wrong way.
Saying there's not a chance.
You know, better that than one of those stings, though. So I'll soak that 20 out of the universe.
Yeah.
Yep. So instead of being stunned, he felt this delightful tickling sensation. But yeah, Leaf unloads, and basically as he leaps over there and starts slam. I mean, in Leaf's mind, this is like part of his training when he was striking a tree trunk and working the calluses up on his knuckles. So he engages this thing's tough leathery skin and just unloads on it and unleashes a flurry of blows along with Hand of Harm. So necrotic energy and a blurring of strikes against this thing's chest. And that's probably the most damage I've done with Leaf so far. But then
it's pretty killer.
3 freaking key on that.
It's great.
They're going to have very different actions.
Yeah. Yeah. On Snax's action, I roll to kiss.
Yeah, I'm Pepe Le Pewing all over this thing.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah.
Let's be honest, it's a tactic I've not seen anybody else try, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean...
If you rage first, you'll have advantage on the grapple.
Let us know what you're going to do.
Well, I mean, then you said that. I do feel like seeing it like coming towards me, and I don't even notice like the scorpion tail. I'm just like dragon face. Oh my god, it's like skin. Oh my god, are you a model? And I'm trying to keep the froth in check though, because we gotta look good. No one wants wet kisses. So yeah, I'm really amped up. My heart is pounding. I have butterflies in my stomach, and I'm like raging, but like I'm keeping it in check a bit. And I'm going to try to. God, I'm so dumb. I'm going to try to jump on this thing's back because I want to love it.
Okay, I would say make me an acrobatics check to see if you can jump on its back.
That's I think you have advantage on. I know you have it on athletics. Let me see if you have it for acrobatics as well. Let's see.
I mean, is it acrobatics? Is it athletics? It's sort of because
I mean, it's she has advantage on all strength checks, which I believe is athletics, but not acrobatics.
Correct.
If I'm correct. So yes, she will have advantage if you make it athletics. She will not have advantage if you make it acrobatics.
Obviously, I would vastly prefer athletics, but
it's also athletics. Why not? I mean, it's
not athletics. I mean, as the grapple, it's athletics. If she's trying to grab it and hold on to it, that is.
Yeah,
athletics.
I am trying to hug it. I want to hug. Okay, I rolled a hug. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, we're doing good, fam. All right, let's do one more. Oh my god! Credit!
All right.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20, so that's 25 to hug.
then you
Let me love you.
You are grabbing onto that thing's neck and just
Which,
Yeah.
if it is grappled, its speed drops to 0, so she pulls it out of the sky.
Well, that's only true if there's a size category within, because she's technically small, and this thing
small sized. And
is it large? Is this thing size large?
Wyvern are large.
Oh, are they large?
So it doesn't even know that Vivka's on it. Snacks is on.
So she's got it then. Fine.
I don't know.
Fine.
I mean, with the 20, I'm like, can I dip it?
Can you dip
That's
it?
doing that to a wyvern.
I'll let you kiss it.
Roll seduction.
I mean,
it's not going to kiss
Like,
you back.
I didn't actually hear you. Can I
No,
dip
I said,
it?
yeah, you can kiss it. Sure.
All right. Yeah.
if I kiss you, then kiss me back.
We're caught in a trap. And fly away.
So does this thing fly away with Snacks then? Like,
Right. See, I'm not really sure what to
right,
do.
yeah.
I know. I'm
I
like,
mean-
I would say probably.
Yep.
Stunned stares at
It's
Snacks.
Grath's turn. Grath still could help here by if somehow Grath slayed it.
Well, important question. Did Snacks jump on the one that was already beat to absolute hell or the one that was relatively fine?
Yeah, what is she on?
She jumped. The one
Yeah, I
that
figured-
attacked her was the one that you guys beat the crap out of. So she jumped on the one that was right. You jumped on the one that was attacking you, and that one was the one that had been beaten up a lot.
oh, so I got to beat one.
Well, yeah, because that was the only one you could reach.
Okay, that's okay, baby. That's okay. I got you.
You got the
Yeah, okay. I'm going to grab, dip, kiss. Do I was that the action? I've never I've played a lot of bards, but I haven't actually done it like this before.
Theoretically, the attack action, she attacks twice. An athletics check, a grapple is one of those. So she is able to attack a second time if she chooses. That's how grapple pin works if you have 2 attacks. So, but she can't pin. So theoretically, she could try and harm this thing. unless you're saying kissing is an attack action and not a free action.
Well, the thing is though, is that I do want to attack to keep my rage going. So, if I wasn't green, I would be red right now. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to unarmed strike spank it.
Okay. Maybe
Bad baby.
Push it.
Okay.
If your goal is only to stay raging, theoretically initiating the grapple is an attack action. So you've already met the criteria. You have attacked it already.
And then
if you're trying not,
it.
yeah, if
So
you're
even-
trying not to hurt it. So yeah.
And the rage spank counts as an action.
Don't stop her from slapping it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying, do it of your own free will, though. Yeah, right. Okay.
I
I mean,
am
it might
down
be
to
into that.
spank
Hey,
this
I'm not
wyvern.
here to kink shame a wyvern. Okay.
I just want to say that one of the reasons why I appreciate this group is that once again we have started to push D&D against the boundaries and like really just showing you what you can
All
do.
boundaries.
Our
That
scientists.
was a tactical rage spank, and I just want to tip my
dedicated
hat.
to the man who invented the game.
Thank you.
I would just like to say we were so busy thinking whether or not we could, we didn't stop to think whether or not we should. That's all.
Like I said, I usually play a bard, so instinctively inside, I absolutely should. Does a 21 to spank work?
A 21 to spank absolutely works.
Excellent.
T-shirt.
That's going to be 3 bludgeoning damage on the left cheek. Bad bait.
Press F in chat if you think does a 21 to spank. If you think that should be a T-shirt.
Yes, please.
I mean, also like Snacks, like dipping a giant wyvern, being like, lotion there.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, that's a thick wyvern. All right, and that's my.
Chunky wyvern.
Chunky wyvern.
I'm gonna hold it.
Your action. So Grath, you have this feeling in your head, like panic has gone off.
We're getting a lot of Fs.
Happening right now.
I don't take this wyvern down, or wyvern, or whatever you're calling it in your own mind. If I don't take this thing down, it's going to fly off with Snacks.
I need to help Snacks.
It is, yeah.
Snacks, I'm so sorry. It's not what you think it is. It's a monster. It doesn't. Oh god. And just knocks an arrow and aims for the. Because Snacks is near the neck area, I'm gonna name.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna aim near the posterior side of the wyvern.
Okay.
This poor wyvern getting spanked on with multiple devices.
Also casting Hunter's Mark.
I mean, it's going out real well.
Yeah, I mean,
God.
It'll die happy.
Yeah.
All right.
This wyvern looks at you and just goes, "That was awesome."
Just, in disbelief, Grath is just like, I don't know what's happening right now, but that wyvern needs to go down before Snacks is carried off and literally turns into her namesake. Okay. Well, 11 to hit on that first one.
That misses. But remember, you got 2 fate points.
Oh yeah, we got fate points.
Smoke them if you got them.
I want to use a
I
fate point for
cannot
that first
believe
one.
I didn't need one, but yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Fate point.
15 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool. And
Wyverns aren't dragons.
Arrow this thing.
Don't tell me that.
I mean, it's proportional, really.
right into
as far as armor class.
I'm like, a low-level party can have a catastrophic battle with a wyvern. Yeah.
And
I'm sorry for the noise. All of the excitement has caused my dog to start horking.
Oh no.
Oh my God, love happening.
Oh.
I just thought the dog just like super ripped one. That's what I thought that noise was. Yeah.
She's horking. It's okay, honey. Mama's getting some. Leave me alone.
Colossus Slayer on top of all this. So with I got a 9 plus 3 with the Hunter's Mark, so that's 12 plus 8 on that Colossus Slayer. So
And that counts towards
20.
just large size creatures.
Yeah. So I believe it's big old creatures. Let me double check. Colossus Slayer, like giants. Hold on.
I think it's large. I think it's large size or bigger.
Okay. I mean,
when you hit a actually, to tell you the truth, it doesn't even specify. It says your tenacity can wear down the most potent foes. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, that creature takes an extra D8 if it's below its hit point maximum.
I'm thinking of Giant Killer.
Yeah.
That's
Giant Killer is larger.
Colossus Slayer is rad because it basically just lets you, for the first attack, just
do murder.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, so with the Colossus Slayer, like that lands right into their flank. It's 20 damage.
Okay. It's not looking good, but you have one more attack, right?
Yep, one more attack. Snacks, get off of there as soon as you can. I'm sorry, I have to do this.
1 minute.
Grath just crying as she knocks the arrow. Like, I'm so sorry.
Ooh, 20. What is this? 26? 24 to hit.
Oh man.
I'm assuming
24 is going to do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then wait, Hunter's Mark was just for the first shot, right? Or is it both? I forgot.
Hunter's Mark is anytime you do damage. The Colossus Slayer was only once. The Hunter's Mark will last.
So that second arrow lands once again for 11. Oh, I'm sorry. 12 plus 3. 15 more points of damage.
Taking the wyvern in your loving embrace, it somehow has now on its dying breath has the power to speak, and it says, "I'll see you on the other side."
Like it's I'm holding its neck and its head falls back in my arms.
Promise me you'll learn to love again.
I want to know what love is.
I just lean over to Leaf and I'm like, it's not gonna see her on the other side.
Leaf is in all seriousness, Leaf is completely just like, what? Completely. The orc just looks at this like, and then turns to the other wyvern to see if it has reacted at all to the death of this one.
It has,
or reacts to what I have done to them.
It takes back off and like is swooping back for another.
Oh, it's coming back for another pass. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think I'm at the top of the initiative. As it was, how far away did it get when it was making its flight? Because it was 50 feet away. So how far away did it get on the other side? Because that will affect what I do to it.
Right. Well, no, it was 80 feet away. It came all the way down, and now it's going back about 40 feet. So it's about 40 feet back up into the air.
It's 40 feet away from me. Okay.
Yeah.
Flyers, man.
Yup. That's okay.
Tricky.
That's okay. At 40 feet, especially if it's gonna like fly away and come back again. Yeah, because this one has been harmed, but not badly. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drop a level 4 guiding bolt on this thing.
Strong.
Yep. Need to motivate it to make different life choices. I believe 18 will get it done, right?
Well.
Perfect. On the one hand, I don't want to use up all the spell slots because we don't know what else is up there, but you know what? The show's almost over, so let's smoke them.
It's not too meta that your character has that kind of tie-in to understanding the weaving of fate.
It is the middle of the night. True, yes, if anybody would get it, it'd be Thanato. But Thanato also knows it's the middle of the night. Everybody's about to sleep. 29 on it with the guiding bolt.
Okay,
yep.
Nice.
And that is going to be it for him because none of his bonus actions are relevant. However, again, Karina piggybacking off of my guiding bolt is going to guiding bolt.
Okay.
We're guiding bolt fronds. She's gonna go ahead. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh well, I made a mistake. That's okay.
What was that mistake?
I should have Path of the Grave and just let her guiding bolt it, but that's okay. She's gonna level 4 guiding bolt it as well, which means she get 24. That hits. I'm gonna roll on my sheet though. And she is going to put another. Oh, I didn't roll with advantage actually. Let me see. It doesn't make a difference. That's okay. Ooh, that die's going crazy. 20, another 23 from her, and the next person will still have advantage. Is with like,
great.
Oh yeah, in her starry form, the arrow needs to shoot again. Which is also going to be a hit for an additional 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is it. We're dogpiling this thing that dogpiled us first.
Yep.
Not at all.
We offered it love and belonging. It said violence. So
For some of us, the same thing.
You know, if we're going to say consent is sexy and it requests violence, would not we be remiss to deny it? I mean, would that not make us the jerks?
I'm like forehead to forehead with the dead wyvern. Like that was what the spank was.
This reminds me of Auntie.
I just do sort of look at her and I'm like,
would you like me to keep that alive for you?
Dude.
The statistics and polls suggest that it takes 3.5 months to get over a major heartbreak.
It's better off this way.
Then yes, that's it for both Thanato and Karina. Then I was willing to spare the dying if you wanted me to, but no, let it die. Yeah.
For her wyvern lover. Yes.
Leaf, what's happening, buddy?
What is happening, Lee?
I mean, this thing is taken back to the air, so I can't even reach it anymore, right?
Right.
It's 40 feet out.
You could hold your action for when it attacks.
You can step of the. Can't you step of the wind?
Yeah, not 40 feet though. I could get pretty far, but not 40 feet.
If only you had air render.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about yeah. Step of the wind lets me do the. Yeah, I mean, I could make my jump distance pretty absurd, but I can't do 40 feet. I'm not a solar exalted just yet. So I think I'm gonna have to hold my action. Leaf will once again sort of get ready to spring into action if this thing gets within his striking range, but he doesn't make a move. So I'll just fall into like a guard stance and just wait for this thing, follow it, just watching it. He's in his like mantis stance.
Snacks. Let's go. It's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, buddy? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
You need some juice.
I do. I need some power juice here. But
I mean,
I'll make it.
Snacks is just going to like sing lyrics from every cheesy heartbreak song that she knows and be forehead to forehead with this wyvern and pet it, and everyone's gonna just be like snap, snap.
Do y'all remember Auntie from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Dude, first of all, why? Look, we're supposed to be having fun, okay? Like, we're just supposed to just...
Not Auntie.
What are we... How
Auntie,
dare
like
you?
aunt.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right.
And shout out to our homie Anthony, who, like, you know, double dose. Ant-Man did it again with the same name, no less. Yeah.
Yep.
Double.
You believe in life after life, after
I love that song. I used to love that song.
Grath, because you slayed the last one with your final blow, the current one that's in the air turns its bite towards you and dive bombs at you. And let's see.
Don't try it.
I mean, Karina shot this one, you know?
True, but
she can take it. Give it to her.
That sucks.
She can take it.
Hey, you know what? I'm still rolling crappy, so it's all good.
Yay!
But are you rolling crappy against Grath or against Karina?
Against Grath. It's going for Grath.
I was about to say, because
The
Karina...
DM has spoken.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's cool.
That's who is attacking.
Silence.
Does an 18 hits, does it not?
Oh, yeah, it does.
It would have, except Karina's going to wheel it. And now that 18's a 13.
Oh, okay. Well, my AC is a 13. So.
Oh, boo.
What happens here?
No.
We do have one more fate point.
What are the odds?
We do have a fate point.
Well, I don't
Fate point
know
for
if
that
would-
wheel.
I don't know what.
No, fate point wouldn't help this guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, never mind.
Yep.
Well, you know what? I might have to actually whip out Hellish Rebuke at some point.
First of all, you take 11 points of damage, piercing damage, and I'd like you to make a Constitution.
Oh
saving
no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
D&D Beyond, don't you dare fail me! I swear.
If you do, we have one more fate point.
Oh great! I got a 5.
You might want to use that fate point.
Use the
I'm
point.
gonna use
You know what?
fate point.
Okay, all right. Use the fate point.
All right, and we're not using that die anymore. We're using this one. Okay, thank you so much for the fate
The
points. by the way.
last fate point.
Come on, baby. Oh yes, an 18 plus. Okay, 19 total.
Just want to point out that your fate points tonight have literally saved our asses.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chad.
Ooh,
Yeah, because that was
I don't want to
Been
kill
very
my
clutch.
characters. I want the show to go on. If I
Been
keep
very
doing
clutch. Very clutch. Very clutch.
Nicely done, y'all. Nicely done.
Cool.
So you-
all right.
So you take an additional 12 points. You would have taken 24 points, but you take 12 points of poison damage, though.
Oh, great. Ugh. So this thing bites me, and
And it whips you with the tail. It misses you with the bite. It got you with the sting.
Oh, got me with the tail? Okay.
Yeah.
Whip crack with the whippy tail.
But
I can react.
With your saving throw, you were able to only half that damage.
You would be able to hellish rebuke it if you did that now. Yes, that is
You know
true.
what? Grath is she's pissed about it a little bit. So as soon as that thing whips her with the tail, she's just like, oh, you really should not have tried it. And she looks at it, eyes turn black, and she just snaps.
Uh-oh.
Paul was here. And hellish rebukes it.
The nicest person in our party just got really pissed off.
Doesn't mess around with Dargans or Wyverns. Now let's see. I've actually, I don't think I've cast the hellish rebuke.
It's a deck save. It has a deck save against you to see
yeah,
how
it's
much
12.
damage is. Yep.
12 by
Okay.
the way.
A deck save of 12.
Get
Yep.
Get a one.
Sorry, it makes it.
Right. But it's half damage. It is still half damage. So
Dang.
still roll it.
So what's happening? Yeah, please roll the damage.
All right, well, I did. That damage was 17.
Okay, so
good.
8.
Yeah, I'll take 8.
8 points of fire damage.
Okay, and it's now. So we've got Leaf, who held his action.
Mm-hmm.
You can now reach it, and then it's Grath's turn.
Okay.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's about to be because the Hellish Rebuke was just a bonus action.
This thing
right,
is
so-
in range now, yeah?
It's in melee range.
Switch
Okay.
over my. Oh, it's your turn first.
It's on top of Grath, basically.
Yeah, we're gonna let's go introduce ourselves.
Help.
Yeah, Leaf is
Get
going
this
to
thing.
spring into action immediately and bolt over there, and I'm gonna unload. He's gonna do a flurry of blows on this thing.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so the first attack, is this lit up? Is it guiding bolted? No.
No, it is. It's guiding bolted.
It is?
That's the last
Okay.
thing that hit. was a
It
guiding
did
bolt.
get, it is
All right,
guiding
on
bolted.
the first attack,
You have advantage.
I rolled an 18, so that's going to give me a 25 to hit. The second attack does not have advantage, but it doesn't matter because it was a nat 20. So
Nice.
that's the second attack. The third attack, it's a 13. That's not going to hit. Nuts. And the last attack is going to be the same as last time. Oh, that was almost another natural 20.
Oh,
So close. But it's a 2, so I hit twice and missed.
I still might do it. It's taking a lot of damage. Tell me what you got.
Okay, I'm going to Hand of Harm anyway. So bing, bada, bing, boom. Okay, so for the first hits, that's, you want to keep rolling max damage? I'm fine with that. The second one, so 10 plus another 10, so 20 points plus an additional, so 25 points of damage as Leaf jumps up there and just does the thing.
You have pummeled that thing to death. It's
Okay, yeah.
In the very moment that it stings Grath, you come up from the other side. Flurry of blows. You guys can't see Leaf's arms. They're so fast. You don't know what's happening. And that thing falls over.
And
You are
he
now
pulls
out of
it
combat.
back. It has got shattered like scale all over it, and he just pulls it back and he looks down at it and says, "Well, I hope Snacks isn't going to be mad at me."
I mean, so I'm holding like the one wyvern. I'm like, I don't know that guy.
All right.
brilliant work.
Grath is poisoned, though. Does anybody have something to take care of? That?
Yeah. Leaf will walk over to Grath and just as he's rubbing his palm, he says, "Hold still for just one moment."
Thanks.
And before she has a chance to finish the word thanks, he does a single strike with 2 fingers to the side of her neck and channels 1 point of key and immediately remove the poison condition.
Oh,
That is an amazing power.
Physician's
Wow.
touch. When you use Hand of Healing on a creature, you can also end 1 disease in the following conditions affecting that creature: blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
thank you.
That's pretty incredible.
You also would get hit points back if you're
Ooh,
down.
really?
Any hit. Are you down any hit points?
Mhm.
I was down at, I think, like
Yeah, she got stung.
11 plus.
Oh, okay.
I think
Quite a
11.
few, yeah.
We're down 11 plus 12. You were actually down 20.
It's like 20.
Yeah,
23?
you're down 23.
Yeah, 23.
Okay,
you, Eric.
then you are going to get 3. You get 4 hit points back.
Okay.
Snack looks over to Leaf. Do you have anything for a broken heart?
Oh.
And Leaf will just bend down and pick up a pebble and just be like,
Hey, that's a really good start. Okay, I'll take that. I'm
hands
keeping
it over
this.
hands it over to Snacks.
Like
Cool, and
Snack
freeing him
has,
up.
like legs and arms like completely wrapped around its neck and just being like, I'm keeping this.
I mean, we could certainly take its teeth or something if you want to keep a piece of him with you.
Get a nice
no.
dress out of its skin.
Scorpion
Oh.
points at that.
Oh, you sure? I'm going to honor the entire body and eat it. so we can stay together for always.
Maybe like a purse or something.
Well, we'll stay together for.
I guess that means here's where we make camp then.
Yes, let's please relax.
So,
Where were all those gnomes coming from? I don't know.
I want to try to find out.
We should have a look around too.
Very dangerous mountain.
Yeah, I'd like to, search the blood-stained ground for any sort of, tracks where the gnomes may have came from, or any sort of little caves or something in this area.
They're just gonna pop around the corner and be like, "Hey, have you guys seen our pet wyverns?"
we wrote a song about him too. It goes something like this. All right.
Funny story about that. What would it be?
You do actually see tracks from what you think are the gnomes, but they doubled back. So
really?
maybe on patrol kind of gives you that idea that they're just patrolling this general area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like the gnomes were just patrolling everybody. Sorry. Don't see anything.
Yeah, maybe.
But you can make camp here. You see a very large mountain in front of you. When you look up the mountain, Snacks, you do see sort of a roost where you think the wyverns may have come from. It would take a little bit to climb up to it, but you can climb to it. But it's past 8 o'clock, so we're gonna end right there, and we'll come back to this next week.
This is my favorite session we've had so far, and we've had some good ones.
That was so fun.
This is a wild ride.
I just wish that Abria was here, but she'll be back soon. And
More explosions. The stick exploded. That was hilarious. I want to see that
Start a
animated.
band. It should be exploding ogres.
Exploding ogres. Yep.
The ogre exploded
I
in
am
his
going to
clubs.
text her and tell her she exploded in an ogre for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I already put it on Twitter. She knows.
That was awesome.
We're just going to be like, "Hey, Bria, sorry, when you get back here, you're going to have to wipe some ogre off your face, and don't
True.
give any context."
I will not prestidigitate the ogre goo or anything. Just leave it there. Leave it there for extra fiber.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Or as hell.
And I'm going to say that Karina has to kind of like explain like the kobolds and the wyverns to Snacks. Like
how this works.
Hey,
This
Jason, are we wrapping right now, or do we get our typical like 10-minute sign off? We kind of went over, right?
As long as as long as everyone's cool, we can talk for a few minutes.
It's been a day. I don't know if I got 10, but
Well, give us 5, and we'll
Okay.
Let me ask this: do you think we're close to leveling up now?
Ooh, yeah.
You're close. You are close, I would say. And I'm so used to the days of yore when you had to go when it was time to level up, you had to go to a city and find someone to train you.
Oh yeah.
Yep, good old 1st and 2nd edition.
So that's in my head from back in the day. I can never get that out of my head. Exactly.
We learn in the streets.
Yeah. But we'll level up soonish.
So cool. Yeah, we got quite the
workout.
When was the last time we leveled up? I think it was right when we started this as a campaign.
Right.
It was.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
Yeah,
After the Gaxx adventure.
We've got like 2 wyverns, like 3 ogres under our belts now. What else did we?
4 ogres.
4 ogres. We solved some riddles. Yeah.
You got those satyrs. You got.
Yep. Fought some stupid things in a garden. Yep.
The giant otters.
The real experience has been the creatures we've eaten along the way.
Love
There's been more than a few.
You say beautiful things like that, B. Dave, and I'm like, dude, don't cry on camera. Don't cry.
It's all right. It's a sign of strength. It's a sign of strength, friend. It's a sign of strength.
I know.
Yep.
Oh man, that was.
I want to dream of that wyvern.
Surprised. Grath is rolling so horribly in the mountains where it's her element. She
Also,
a ranger.
I was messing with the camera for like the last 10 minutes to just showcase like this beautiful sleeping animal next to me. That's just like are you freaking kidding
I appreciate she tuckered herself out horking.
Yeah. Okay, so she was like curled up like right in front of me trying to get like real close to that last piece of like chicken tender. And the second that I started getting really like I'm going to grab it, I'm going to kiss it, like the dog just like gets up a little and she's like I'm like, everyone can definitely hear that. I should really explain what that is. So just off screen, right next to the mic, my dog is having a fit.
All good, all good.
Yeah, Chihuahua problems, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, she's out for the count now.
So sweet. Look at her.
Thank you guys for a great game tonight.
I
Yeah.
know that was really fun.
Good stuff.
Very rad. I can't wait to like see what's around the other corners, other
Just
corners.
around the mountain bend.
Yeah, and don't worry, I'm not going to make you go
Wyvern.
to all of them before you find the taverns. But you know,
Yeah.
I enjoy the choices that you guys are making because I'm throwing a lot of stuff at you, and you're just like, we're going to sneak around it. We're going to sneak around that.
We're gonna rush right into the cave full of ogres.
Real quick story. In my old second edition game, we'd been playing this game for like 2.5 years. We'd gotten up to 14th level because that's how long it took.
Wow.
We were like 2.5 years in second edition, and the DM dropped this on us and did not tell us what he was doing. But we went in, we were exploring a dungeon that we got a map to, and in the first room we almost had a TPK. We did not know that he had led us into the Tomb of Horrors. So like we barely get out of the first room of this dungeon alive, and we decided to set up camp to rest outside. And halfway through the night, my character looked at the rest of the party and just went, "You know what, guys, this one ain't worth it." And everyone was like, "Nope." We packed up camp and left, like did not do the dungeon, just walked away.
It is the pinnacle of player hatred.
was like-
it is, yeah, it's not designed to be completed, it's designed to be endured. Yes.
Yeah, and we were just like, nope, just moving on. Just
Yeah.
packed up and left. That was that. He folded up the adventure and he's like, well, do you guys want to play Magic? Like, good
Well,
stuff.
we got all these snacks.
Yeah.
Could have had a beach day at some, some coastline somewhere.
Seriously, let's have a shopping episode.
That's when you,
No,
yeah,
the
that's when you
glory
do
of
a beach
shopping.
episode.
Yeah.
You do a what if vacation episode.
Play like D&D volleyball or something.
Playing with the boys, like blasting in the background as we all just like oil up and start doing our
Roll
top
to
line
spike,
volleyball
to
episode.
pass.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for helping us out with these fate points tonight, and for all this
Seriously.
stuff.
Thank
Every
you.
time I looked up, somebody was gifting subs, including I got gifted a sub at the beginning
Oh, nice.
because mine had expired. So as I remembered from last week. So
Well, I guess that tells us where your loyalty is, Jason.
yeah, I know. I just missed. I just forgot. But
Yeah.
it happens. Happens. to all of us.
Cool.
But yeah, we should thank our sponsors and everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to Idle Champions, of course. You guys are amazing. I just saw Lauren in chat. I think she was watching the whole time. So
Awesome. Thank you so much for sponsoring us.
Lauren is infinite. She is eternal. She's everywhere.
she really is everywhere. There she is. I mean, I finally am getting her to play oboe on something too. So that's
Oh, nice.
we'll get to
Nice,
see
nice,
that
nice.
sometime pretty soon.
Right on.
And also Dwarven Forge. Thank you to Dwarven Forge. Thank you to Sirenscape. Thank you to World of Chaldea, which I'm very excited to see. And Luke and I were talking about this game the other day, and just that, we're playing D&D. You know what I mean? Like I don't need you guys to get to a certain spot at the end of 3 hours. Like wherever you get, that's, we've got a little bit of a cushion to get you there. But
Unlike GNS, remember when they would just lurk behind the camera and be like, you've got to be out at 3 hours.
oh yeah, I mean GNS, they were just like, look, we're making a show, and I understand that, right? Here we're playing D&D, and you guys are in our living room with us, and I really love it, and I'm glad that we get to do it this way.
Good
and
stuff,
I think people see that we're having a great time, and that shows.
This is like so laid back, and I love it so much.
It's so much fun.
Like even for like Zoom, like what you were mentioning earlier, Vivka, like it's so fun, even just like, on Zoom before we can, actually all see each other again, hopefully knock on wood someday. But
Yeah, I mean,
thank you for making it fun, y'all.
I hate it, to be honest with you. Like
Yeah.
the game and just the group and just kind of everything.
Eric, Eric in it for the money, Campbell.
I don't like spicy Eric anymore.
Well,
That
I love y'all dearly, but I've been at this since this morning, so.
Slacker.
Congrats on that, Dave. You did a really great charity show earlier today.
Thank you. No, we got to help some sick kids for St. Jude's. It's a good time.
Seriously. Yeah.
Yep.
Go get some rest, y'all.
One of my favorite charities too. So
Yep. Near and dear to my heart for certain.
Nobody can argue with helping sick kids, or if they do,
at least if they can, they're assholes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So we'll see you next week, Dave, and we'll do a sign off for everybody else. Good night, Dave. Let us know what everyone else is doing this week.
Adriana, go.
Eric.
Do we just talk?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, Eric, 16-bit Eric, pretty much everywhere. You can find me usually on Monday nights over at Q Times Twitch, where we do Clear Skies, our Star Trek Adventures campaign with a bunch of the alumni from Shield of Tomorrow over at Geek and Sundry back in the day. We are actually getting ready to wrap up our campaign. So we're in the final chapter of our grand Star Trek adventure. This coming Monday, though, on Memorial Day, you're going to be catching Eliza Pearl running Blood of the Void, the all Klingon campaign. That happens once a month. Definitely go check that out.
Got a cool theme song too.
Yes, it does. Jason Charles Miller did our theme, and it's not even like, it's very difficult to talk about how awesome that theme is without dropping F-bombs. It is amazing. Just saying.
Well, and me doing that theme got me another gig too, based on someone loved that theme. So I love how the world goes round.
Yeah.
Us.
Adriana, what are you up to this week?
Hello. My name is Adriana. You can find me online as Adriosa or Adriosa Gaming. I do a lot of video games that I like to play on my Twitch channel, but I also do awesome TTRPG, D&D adventures with random amazing groups of nerds like the Gaxx pack here. But yeah, you can, I just go live around 8 p.m., 9 p.m. almost every night now. Oh my God, on my Twitch channel. It's been pretty fun so far. Mass Effect came out and it's just, there's no going back to a normal sleep schedule now. Yeah.
I cannot wait to find out who you're going to romance. I want to know.
Oh, if y'all want to ever talk about Mass Effect with me, I've played it since like 2015 is when I first played it before I did any of this stuff. So I have my favorites and my,
It's Garrus. It's either Garrus or Thane. That's what I'm
Garrus and Thane. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. I knew it.
Oh my God. Literally both of those are my favorite. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, you can just check me out, Adriosa on Twitch or Adriosa Gaming, like everywhere else. And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. Vivka, how about you?
Well, now I'm kind of curious on who Eric thinks that I would romance.
I know you're definitely Garrus. You are definitely a Garrus person. Yeah,
that's very fair.
You would be all about Garrus, I think.
Yeah, it's Garrus and Tali, like absolutely.
Tali, that's my. For me, it was Tali and Jack. My two.
I knew it was going to be Jack for you.
I mean,
yep. Tali and
we
Jack.
all know each other. We really know each other.
I mean, that low key, that was a friendship test. All right.
Yeah,
that's good.
Okay.
Good.
That's cool.
But yeah, hey everyone, I am Vivid Vivka. That's VIVID VIVKA, not Vivica, not Vix, not Victoria, not Vicky, Vivka.
Whatever you say, Vicky.
Block.
I've never heard you say not Vicky before, so just
all the time. Everybody thinks that my name is like Vicky or Victoria or something.
Okay.
I die inside. It's not. It's Vivka.
Oh.
Anyway, I mostly hang out on Twitter. I also like my TikToks where I do skits and lots of self-deprecating jokes. Hey. I am on all social media under the same name, all platforms. Vivka, it's right below. Check me out. That's pretty much it. I paint my face really weird, and I love monster girls. Hey.
Great. And I'm Jason Charles Miller. You can find me on Twitch 4 or 5 days a week right there. If I'm not on that channel, it's hosting whatever channel I'm on. So that's just a good one to follow. I will be on Monday. I'm going to do an extra long request night for Miller's Music Mondays. No guests this Monday, just playing music all night long, performing music. And want to thank our sponsors one more time: Idle Champions, World of Chaldea, Dwarven Forge, and Sirenscape. The great thing about our sponsors is that they're all like things that we use. They're all things that we're interested in. And of course, Gary Con, the convention that's dedicated to Gary Gygax, and thanks to Jeff who produced for us again. And well, good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Good night.
And big ups to Abria, and she will be back soon. She just had some other things that she accidentally had committed to before, so it's all good.
We know she's the reason y'all tune in, and that is correct. And she will be back.
We'll be back,
Yes.
so don't worry.
We'll be back.
All of our Abria fans out there.
Back to the pack.
Also, really quick, B Dave is being nice and sticking around, but he didn't actually get to say his things.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because you were just
The words about the
bye, and then you
things.
didn't
You're
leave.
supposed to say words about things, I thought.
That is true, but I mean, if I just drop out, it wonks out the overlay. I'm a professional, Jason. I would not just do that and ruin the program. I'm at B Dave Walters everywhere. Black Dice Society, Thursdays for D&D, Twitch, and YouTube. That's it. Just follow me on the Tweetagrams.
Words about things.
And I say words about things. That is true. Yeah.
See everybody
Eric.
next week.
There's my hype Eric. It's my official hype Eric there. Turn to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Yeah. Legally distinct. Legally distinct.
On that,
Better sign off.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we out? I hope we're out.
All right.
We out?
I don't
Make sure you guys
We're
see
gonna be
that
out now.
Instagram. I think